Oh. You're in your correct chair for a change.
Wow.
Where am I though?
Where are you?
Oh, am I not loaded in?
Uh-oh.
Do I have to do this again? Oh, whatever shall I do? Sure, why not? It is Women's Day after all.
Hello. The way your hair came in was amazing.
I know. You should see it in my other outfits. My boobs bounce like they bounce like crazy in the other outfits. It's glorious. But hi. Bet you weren't expecting this version of me over here. Well, I mean, every other upload has this version, but live on YouTube for Digimons.
Digimons.
The world is about to explode in it. And I'm in my chair.
Yay! It would have been hilarious if you were in my lap or something doing that whole speech.
Honey, you would be crushed. I am 316 centimeters tall. You would be crushed.
I don't even know how tall I am. I'm just small.
Yuki and Ben, good to see you.
Hello.
So, yeah, it is rare that Ami is live on YouTube instead of AJ. But it is International Women's Day, and trans rights are human rights. So Anyway, so what are we on? 46 and 47?
I think so.
Yep, that tracks because 45 was the Agumon episode, and we had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah. Wait, no. 45, yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
45 was the Agumon episode. And we know the first episode we're going into tonight, Astra gets dragged kicking and screaming to the tea dojo.
Oh, yeah. What are those bizarre looking guys?
Yeah.
Some of their faces don't look so good.
No. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where in the world you're watching us from. My name is Ami. I am, of course, joined alongside my co-host, Miss Megmon.
Hello.
And, yeah, we're doing, we're doing, Appmon.
No, you nearly said
I nearly said Ghost Game because I was like, we were only saying
it's not even Sunday.
I know. A, it's not even Sunday, and B, it's not even back this Sunday. It's next Sunday.
Next Sunday, yeah.
So we have after today, we've 2 Appmon dedicated podcasts left before Ghost Game comes back, and then then it's the last episode of Appmon.
Yeah.
Because it'll be 48 and 49 on Sunday, 50 and 51 on Wednesday. Ghost Game comes back on Sunday. Then it's 52 of Appmon, and then it's 67 of Ghost Game, and then on the following Wednesday it'll be the tri-stage play,
and then a week off.
Yeah. Because we'll need to just digi out at that point.
Yeah.
We'll take a week.
We'll go play some Pokemon or something.
Yeah, we'll take. Oh, you know what? We'll just come on. We'll do the show anyway, and we'll just talk shit about AEW for 3 hours. that'll pop a rating. But let me see here.
I need to put background me using Terraforce on him.
Huh? Ben, are you okay?
We're in the studio. We don't put no backgrounds on things.
Please don't use Gaia Force on my studio. Because
I always feel like something is missing in the studio, but it's because the chat hasn't reached the height that it normally gets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always go, what's missing there?
Oh yes, the chat. Speaking of, I should probably tell Discord we're live.
Yes, you probably should.
They might see me in this form and go, what the hell?
Yeah. Before we fuse, why do you have hair from the game you always play? Game do you always play that has this hair?
I played Fire Emblem twice.
It's his hair in Fire Emblem?
Well, I don't know. If it was red and blue, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know.
What game do I always play? This hair isn't an Ace Attorney.
No.
And
well, the red hair.
Well, the redheaded league,
yeah,
but their hair isn't literally on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got clown wigs going on. Yes, your husband is a clown.
You didn't have to say it like that. I mean, I know.
And him dyeing his hair red just made it all the more obvious.
Yeah, but then he dyed it blue and it was cute.
I miss the blue.
Yeah, well, that's on you.
It is, but it doesn't take away from the fact that he's a clown. He's a cute clown.
You leave my husband alone. Herlock Sholmes is like he must protect.
Like a really stupid puppy.
Yeah, he is. He is, because he's always looking for attention as well. He's, you know, like, what do you mean you're not paying attention to me? I'm Herlock Sholmes. I had to get up at 5 a.m. for you. Praise me.
Oh, that just reminded me of the bit where he's like, "What are you late? I've been here for ages," and he sent them a telegram at like 5, and they got there at 5:20.
Yeah. Well, we hope you're all having a good day or a good week. I would say good month, but we're only 7 days in, or 9. Oh God, it's after midnight.
Yeah, it's after midnight already.
I was meant to be going to Discord, but then I got distracted by Herlock.
Did you go searching Herlock instead?
No, I just stopped looking at my phone.
Oh no, the person in that artwork on our screen is like, they've got the Nomura thing going on. I'm gonna post that in Discord.
Oh, that is terrifying. Yeah, but okay. So so we had Agumon last week.
Yeah.
And we had a festival last week as well. With Bootmon shenanigans.
Yeah, and he ran off screaming when the fireworks went off.
Yeah, and he awoke a garbage dragon thing.
Yeah. Garbage.
Damedamon.
That's the one.
Not to be confused with Damemon from Cross Wars, who is literally ninja scummon. He is literally a ninja scummon. So you're gonna hate him immediately, because he's just a big shiny ninja poop.
Oh God.
Yeah, so you're gonna hate him immediately. But what are we talking about today as well? Oh yeah, so Twitter shut down the Twitter closed the account for the podcast.
Yeah, that's very, very strange.
Which I'm horribly disgusted about. I feel like that's a hate crime. No. That's just me. I'm being facetious.
There's no reason it should have been shut down. It functions as a normal account.
Yeah, like I interact with people on it.
Yeah, if it was a spam thing, then our normal accounts should get hit for that too, because we share Twitch streams every day.
Yeah.
So
yeah, weird. Platform manipulation and spam is what it got banned for, and I'm like,
did it get reported by someone who doesn't like the podcast for some?
It wasn't. No, it seemed it came back. The initial email said due to a manual review. So
was that triggered by a report? I wonder. I don't know who'd be reporting it. Mind.
No, because they have to tell you like you've been reported for such and such.
Okay.
So this seems like a bot came along and saw the link to the Sunday show in a tweet, and maybe I hadn't interacted with somebody properly since then, and it went, "Oh, you're encouraging people to move off the platform." Sure. Actually, I think that's basically what one of the emails said. Let me take a look here.
Did you try post an Instagram link or something?
No,
they don't like that.
No, I know, but that's the thing. YouTube isn't one of the platforms that Muskie has a bee in his ass about. So,
yeah, that's very strange.
So
if you're following the podcast Twitter, you'll have to hit up one of our other ones for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, Digimegmon is still there. I was kind of terrified that like both of the podcast accounts would get hit, because then I'd be like, okay, that's targeted.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I suppose if they were gonna try to take us down on Twitter, they'd go for both of us.
So,
where is my
hello,
notes?
your account, the Code Crown, has been violated. Yeah, that's
yeah, it has.
Yeah, it has
Actually.
actually. Yeah. Has been suspended for violating the Twitter rules, specifically for violating our rules against platform manipulation and spam. You may not use Twitter services in a manner intended to artificially amplify or suppress information or engage in behavior that manipulates or disrupts people's experience on Twitter. Note that if you attempt to evade a permanent suspension by creating new accounts, we will suspend your new accounts. If you wish to appeal this suspension, please contact our support team.
Weird.
Yeah. So
Your other Twitter is just that, right?
yeah.
Oh. So there's the other ones if you want to follow them while we are
sorting this debacle out. So if I click into like the help center for platform manipulation, right?
Right.
We want Twitter to be a place, so it repeats that you may not intend, blah, 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 right? And then it goes on to say, we want Twitter to be a place where people can make human connections, find reliable information, and express themselves freely and safely. To make that possible, we do not allow spam or other types of platform manipulation. We define platform manipulation as using Twitter to engage in bulk, aggressive, or deceptive activity that misleads others and or disrupts their experience.
Does Elon not think that Appmon or Digimon?
He mustn't. No, he
Is
he must be a
like,
purist.
no, that is deception right there. You're deceiving people. They're not Digimon.
They, as Reiko would say, they don't have Digi-cores. They don't count.
That's it. Elon Musk doesn't like Appmon.
Platform manipulation can take many forms.
Sorry.
No. I can't even be
valid a reason as any.
I can't even be angry at it. Like, is it annoying? Sure. But is it like ruining my life or anything? And no.
No, we still have 2 other accounts.
Yeah. So
which I should probably do another tweet.
Platform manipulation can take many forms, and our rules are intended to address a wide range of prohibited behavior, including commercially motivated spam that typically aims to drive traffic or attention from a conversation on Twitter to accounts, websites, products, services, or initiatives. Inauthentic engagements that attempt to make accounts or contexts appear more popular or active than they are. Is that me going in and using my base account to retweet the podcast's links, or is that can't be right?
No, that can't be right.
Coordinated activity that attempts to artificially influence conversations through the use of multiple accounts, fake accounts, automation, and or scripting, and coordinated harmful activity that encourages or promotes behavior which violates the Twitter rules. So my guess, right? There it goes on to like multiple accounts in coordination. You can't mass register Twitter accounts or use automation, blah, 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 right? Overlapping accounts, operating multiple accounts with overlapping use cases, such as identical or similar personas or substantially similar content. I like to think that the content on my base account is different from the account that goes on the Code Crown account. Because like
the Code Crown is specifically Digimon. Like, you don't really tweet anything else.
No.
Like, even your retweets would be different. Like, maybe you'd retweet like a picture or something on the other account that's similar, but they're 2 different things. They're clearly like, if people know you're the same person, fine, but people are allowed to have more than one account.
Yeah.
Especially if one of them is a business or whatever.
Well, that would have been my train of thought on it.
Yeah.
So my guess is, right, there's some overlap here in terms of driving traffic away from Twitter, right? Not keeping the quote unquote conversation on Twitter, which would be the means of, hey, this podcast is live at this link, come watch us.
Yeah.
Right? And then because the base accounts and the podcast accounts reference each other like in the descriptions, that they go like, well, no, this is
that's how you
it's very vague and very like
if you're the co-host of something, you're gonna put that in your own bio,
and
then it'll be part of the podcast bio. Like, That's weird.
Yeah, I think it's unjustified, and I have appealed it because of course I have, but it's yeah, it is annoying to say the least, because like, to be like, the podcast Twitter wasn't exactly exploding in, you know, follows and feedback or whatever, but it was just handy to have.
Yeah, like it's not like,
because now I feel like I have to pollute the base account more.
Yeah, and it's not like it's suddenly had an influx of followers where Twitter would go, "You bought bots."
Yeah, like something like
know?
that as well. That was it. So with the whole situation is just, I don't know. It's very sus. It's very just. Uh
Did you post tonight's thumbnail you did? And
so yeah, so that's been kind of my last couple of days. The new job is going well. I'm enjoying it. My coworkers are very nice people, and yeah. Otherwise, yeah, it's just been, you know,
it's just been work.
It's just been work. Yeah. The new hours are, I'm kind of okay with the new hours, because I can go to bed at 4 in the morning and not have to wake up till 12:30, and I'm like, this is great.
Be in bits at weekends.
No,
because get up and go somewhere.
Well, I won't have to worry about that till this weekend, and that'll be the first real litmus test on that.
Yeah.
But even then, that's an extreme case, because I'm gonna have to get up earlier and go get a train, and
yeah.
So, you know, that is what it is. Like, this will be a rare one. Hey Thompson, thanks for joining in. Good to see you. Yeah, so that'll just be a rare one. I can't imagine like there'll be too many of those, you know. And then other weekends I can just sleep, and actually enjoy my weekends. And
yeah, you can like go out on a Saturday now.
Yeah, except for weeks when I'm on call.
Yeah, but that won't be all.
But that won't be for A, that won't be for a while, and B, I won't be able to do any of this those weeks.
Yeah.
Any of it, because I could be in the middle of a stream and get a call for work that like
and have to leave for a few
and
hours.
have to leave. Yeah, it could be 10 minutes, or it could be an hour, it could be 2 hours. So the weeks that I'm on call, there will just be none of this. Yeah. So while we're planning, like, so what? Not while we're planning, but while our next series that we're doing are Ghost Game. Sorry, jeez, Ghost Game. I'm obsessed. Are going to be Cross Wars and Tamers. In theory, those series have all finished, so we wouldn't have those like hiatus breaks. But there might just be a week where we can't do either the Wednesday or the Sunday show, because you know, and it'll be one of those Murphy's Law things where, because we're not doing it, I won't get those calls.
Oh, definitely.
But if I was to go, oh, okay, everything seems quiet, let's go live, I'd be inundated.
Yeah,
it'd be, you know, it'd be one of those situations.
Be one of those things. So
yeah,
better to just not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically, better to just not.
You can just watch me stream.
Yeah.
I'll be doing tomorrow at some stage.
Cool.
Had planned to do it today, but then my body went, no. No, you're just going to sleep for 4 hours, 5 hours.
Something like that. So, bringing it back then to these episodes. Like, are you expecting much out of this week, or like what are, like, I know you only have the context of the first episode we're doing today.
Yeah, so in regards to that, it looks like it's going to be pure filler.
Right.
Another Crapcaster episode.
Fair enough, yeah.
Because I have no interest in watching him in his real life.
Yeah. Okay.
That said, it could end up having... I can't remember what we said about it on Sunday. I was gonna say last week.
Oh, you thought maybe, well, it could turn into one of those episodes where it's like, you know, 15 minutes of filler, and then the last 5 minutes are like, oh crap, the plot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It could be that. But I can't remember if you confirmed or denied anything like that.
I probably just went spoilers. So look, I'll open up Crunchyroll now anyway, and we'll just get stuck in.
Yeah.
And So we are, of course, watching through the Crunchyroll app. If you're watching it by any other means, like fan subs, things like that, our timestamps may not align, but we'll try and keep it as even keel as we can. But yeah, we also have Reiko's Digimon to show off this week because it's finally done.
Yay!
And maybe maybe not. Like I don't know what Reiko's current schedule is like, but maybe we'll have Raffalesimon for Sunday, if not next Wednesday.
Yeah, hopefully.
That'll be nice. Cool. I don't have Crunchyroll. Oh. Well, no worries, Thompson.
We feed new Digimon. Digital their name. I don't understand, Ben. Like, is his computer like he named the Digimon when he looks up the computer of the Digimon?
Okay, that feels like it feels like a machine translation. I think what they're trying to say is when we encounter new Digimon, we should have like the Digidex thing that would come up.
Ah, okay. So like study files and stuff.
Study file, yeah. Like
well, they're in the episode.
Like in Adventure when, like, yeah, I suppose like when Gatchmon goes, "I'll search for it," and we get a little pop up.
Yeah,
like that they do that every season. Yeah. So Izzy's laptop was the first, I suppose. So that's usually the point of reference. But
yeah,
every series does that in a way. So let's get into then Digimon Universe Apply Monster episode 46.
You can watch it free on Crunchyroll, can't you?
You can, like, you'll just get inundated with ads. I know.
I don't know. You only get ads halfway through it.
Unless they did away with the ad-free viewing.
Did they?
I think I remember Rinka saying something to that effect.
Maybe. I thought Crunchyroll was free, but you had to watch ads at the start and in the middle.
Yeah, no, I think they did away with that. I think it's just
a paid subscription now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I mean, I've had the paid subscription for so long now. But I think Rinka said something along those lines, or certain shows aren't on it. That's why Rinka hasn't been able to catch up with Ghost Game, because they took Ghost Game off the free service.
Oh, weird.
If Appmon's there, join in. You know, we watch along with us. But whether you're watching paid or premium, we welcome you.
It says premium on all of them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you need the premium account to watch it.
Premium for Appmon, yeah. That's all.
Oh, it is. Da 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 da.
Yeah, Crosswords is all premium.
Where's the remote?
Oh, the remote is where? Oh, it's so far away.
Hologram ghost. Okay.
Remember last week I decided we weren't having subtitles?
Oh yeah, that was a trip. No, learned. It was just like, yeah, go learn Japanese.
What else is on here?
99 and 02 and nope.
No.
Tamers, Frontier, and Savers aren't on the platform.
I could have sworn Frontier was on it before.
No.
Okay.
And
I'll just type in Digimon.
Oh, and 2020 is on there.
Yeah.
The Starry Sky Promise, the Great Astra Escape Plan. You notice they stopped lining the dates up?
Did they?
Yeah, like the dates. It used to come up like on the date the episode was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped doing that.
Adventure 2020 is not premium.
Well, no, it's not. Inarin-chan.
Girl who's in bed, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not going to get to do the show for her.
Hmm. Uh-oh. Big Brother. Holy shit!
What the hell?
Oh!
What is that?
Oh.
Get rid of your hair, please? No. Kind of dragon maid? It doesn't look like any of their hair either.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but you're not his parent. You don't get to dictate that. I mean, I know you're like put two in a monster.
How small they just made Tora
Yeah.
for that? Oh, I like the uncle. He's hilarious.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, but hilarious.
He would be played by like Braun Strowman in a live action.
Oh my god, yeah. God, it is just Braun Strowman with like Eggman's mustache.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an edit I need.
Your uncle is going to be your favorite character this week.
Depends on what happens. I really don't remember this episode. Honest to God, I don't.
Which proves how fillery it was.
Yeah, probably.
If there's any plot you don't remember, it's related to this episode.
I don't even remember if there's a monster of the week in this episode,
No.
or if it's just a prison break.
Yeah.
What kind of mother makes her child stand beside the wet bed sheets and take it?
Shame.
You know, she's sending it around like the parenting WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Oh, look at my idiot child.
It's like those, when people put like a little notice in front of their dog saying, "I chewed the couch cushion."
Yeah.
Like shaming the dog for doing something.
Yeah.
But she's shaming her child. Even if it was for her blog, that's still weird. Stand next to your accident son.
Yeah.
Did Yuki say that they finished all of Appmon?
Oh, did you? Or
On
no?
the last show,
I think.
was that Yuki?
No, I think. No, Pedja was saying they finished. I think Yuki just caught up.
Okay.
So I don't think we're ahead of anybody in the chat, which is. Ooh. Wait. No.
Hello.
Oh no, we've no budget this episode. All the faces are weird again.
Yeah.
We know when the faces start looking more like Adventure 99, we know we've no budget.
Yeah.
We know there's no budget. Oh, you did finish.
Did finish
Oh,
it.
nice. No talking watch for you.
I just pictured the uncle just standing on it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him trying to imitate him. Oh my god.
Okay, at least they acknowledge the reference in the name. They're not
they just call it Alcatraz
and be done with it. Yeah. Sounds like something out of a manga. Alcatrazi.
Why is it Alcatrazi? Isn't there a Z in?
It's probably a pronunciation thing. Like the Z is probably the G.
I mean, is there not Z in Japanese?
There should be, yeah.
At the very least, it should be Alcatraz Zoo or something.
Yeah, especially you can't even say legally distinct when they outright reference, when they outright say it's modeled on.
I don't think Alcatraz is a.
There's no bald Astra.
They cut off all his hair. No,
they didn't.
Now he just kind of looks like that kid from Is it a Demon Slayer? The blonde guy?
Oh yeah. A mere 2 people have ever escaped from this place. That's beyond you.
I feel like he killed them as soon as he found them. Look at all those faces. They are the worst anime things I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh!
Doggos. What are
those dogs are moving at like a frame a second.
Yeah, but why were their butts going up and down? That was weird.
Also, why is it a USB port? Did you notice that?
Is that face?
Oh, I don't know. Jiromaru Goro. Jiromaru Goro.
What a name for a dog. I wonder what it means.
Hmm.
As expected, it starts the instant I get away to have dinner.
Hi, Reiko!
Hey, Reiko.
Welcome.
We're like, 5 minutes into the episode?
Oh, no. This about
10 minutes?
11:25.
11:25, okay. Why don't they evolve and just fly up?
I know, right? Just call him Haru by now. Why is he still using his full name?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is your boyfriend there?
Oh, his records have been altered. So Hajime realized it, right? Not you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ever since I saw that post about anime and manga, people being cats,
Yeah.
that's all I can see.
Oh
They
yeah.
all have cat faces. He's just like, you're too pretty to be sus. Yunin and Shinin.
Yeah. Why does Shannon look like what's his name from Witch in the Hundred Knight?
Oh, the butler?
Yeah.
Cappuccino.
Yeah.
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino, yeah.
I knew there was something Chino in there.
Oh, he got his stuff back. Hey, no stock footage. Yes.
All of them at once. See, they're all rejects from One Punch Man.
Mm.
There was a guy in the back there that looked like a bully from something that I know.
Mm. Oh, doggos.
Oh, there's the doggos. Old traditional looking temple has drones.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Uncle takes his security seriously. He's so happy he turned off those drones.
Yeah. On their head. That's a pretty stupid dog. Oh.
No. Oh, it's just a giant. The start of the episode, and I already want to skip it, Reiko says. Yes, let's use our digital monsters with superpowers on the Dobermans.
Yeah.
Glance again.
Oh my god.
No more doggos.
No more doggos.
I mean, to be fair, you know, after enough Resident Evil games, I'm fed up with those dogs too.
I think that's why they put them in.
No. Doberman are just traditionally scary guard dogs.
I used to get so confused between which one was a Rottweiler and which one was a Doberman.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know why, but a Doberman just sounds like a fatter dog.
It does, yeah. Where the Rottweiler sounds like the
skinny, angry one.
Yeah. No, Pororimon, you're.
How did you even know that?
He was reviewing
Shit, our
our
meat!
meat.
The dog doesn't shit our meat!
The kids look tastier after all.
What the hell? Ooh. Was using your Appmon on humans like some kind of weird violation?
I don't know. Like, Minerva's not Zordon. She didn't give them rules.
Well, that thing is clearly gonna move because it's all highlighted on my stuff, unlike the graves.
That's a good twist. They burnt the place down.
But the whole point
The
is
whole point
if he could escape.
Yeah. To test his will or his conviction or whatever, I guess.
Stars. Yes. The nurse was like, what the hell are you watching?
Yeah. I feel like that would be most parents' reactions to seeing Astras.
Mm. Big L appears in the sky. He owns the stars now too.
Oh, he just mass bought out one of those websites, did he?
Those totally legit websites where you own a star.
Yeah. Hmm. Nerd. Pretty normal, yeah.
I like your face right now. What the hell? Look at you, Jim.
They just have no. Look at Appmon.
Look at you. His legs are really skinny. His neck is about a foot tall. Who drew that?
There's off model and there's just stretching out. This is just getting stretched out. Oh. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't have dreams or something?
Oh. Very random question to ask.
Yeah. Just Leviathan in human form, isn't he? His eyes glow red if you zoom in, it's the little L.
Oh.
Oh. Well, there they go.
Okay, they weren't the little L.
The little L. You know, you have to zoom in really, really far, like microscopically. Eugene loves Haru so much.
I even see him gazing at him sometimes.
Oh.
Treasure the things you want to do. Oh my god, phrasing.
Phrasing.
Oh, watch over Haru, please. Oh, hold on, can we rewind? That got a little scary at the end there as well.
Yeah, it did.
We were too busy giggling because, like the mature adults we are.
Yeah, because Eugene wants to do Haru. That's they said it, not us.
Oh. Just watch over Haru with your glowing red eyes.
Mm. The episode wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
No, but like nothing of substance happened.
Nothing of substance at all. Eugene is sus. Oh wow, yeah, well we knew that.
Yeah.
His eyes glow red in the first episode, but there's something sus about him then.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with this, isn't it? Like, it's gonna be a big twist reveal thing when they do something with it, but they told us in episode 1.
Keep an eye on him, yeah.
Yeah. Where I think if they
you were surprised by that when you rewatched it.
Yeah, because I didn't think it was that. Yeah, I didn't think it was that. I honest to God, I thought it was more like episode 5.
Yeah.
Or 6 or something that we first saw the eyes. I did not think it was as early as like episode 1.
Yeah.
So it really does like hurt what the upcoming plot twist is going to be, especially now since they've made a big deal out of it. Like, what is your dream for the future, Eugen? Well, and then he starts asking about how AI can transcend humanity.
Yeah.
So if Eugen is an AI, it would make sense he doesn't have an answer because he doesn't know what the future will be.
Yeah. Truth about Eugen. Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
do we actually get the truth about him, or does it come out in the next episode?
So I will pause Crunchyroll here. And we'll talk about this episode for a minute.
Right.
Because there's not a whole lot to talk about.
No.
Like, I really did like that the plot twist I really did like is that the two people to ever escape Alcatraz was the uncle and Astra's dad. I think that's a nice little twist on that. Like, because there's always like that, like even with like proper Alcatraz, like there's always movies and media about the one person who escaped, and isn't like the movie The Rock based on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly how, but yes.
Yeah. And then I'm sure there's like movies prior to that as well. Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Is that based in Alcatraz? I know it's based in a prison.
I'm not sure, but there's tons of movies based on it. Like people tunneled out of there and
digging out with their spoons and forks and putting fake posters over the holes in the wall they've created. And
that was a Stephen King book.
Mm.
Oh. 3 Mile of Steel.
Oh, it'll come back to us.
Yeah, Rita Hayworth's poster.
Yeah. So I like that. Otherwise, though, like also this episode had no budget.
No, none at all.
Like there was no stock footage.
There was no stock footage. All the budget went into the weird artwork of the uncle.
Yeah.
They got in some.
Oh wait, no, they did do the spinny thing for the app realizing, but nobody evolved, right?
No, nobody evolved. They could have. They should have. They had to climb up that big thing. They all could have just been like picked up by the big ones.
Yeah, they could have just been picked up by the big ones and flown over. But I guess the visual of them using the ropes to slide back and forth was like a bit more appealing and exciting. Shawshank, that's the one.
Just could not bring that up.
Yeah. And now all I can hear in my head is ERB Stephen King. Crank out a Shawshank or a Green Mile. That's all I can hear now.
Proves what a good author he is.
But what, like, this is totally skippable.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What
even with the whole watch out for Eugen, his records have been changed. It's like,
you could have put that in any other episode. You could have put that in the start of like the episode we're about to watch.
Yeah, and so this is completely skipped. We're all, like, it's kind of like pushing you to be like suspect of him, but we already are. So
yeah,
there's no point to it.
No. And I get what this episode tried to be, right? It tried to be the Aerie is nice to her fan episode, but for Astra.
Yeah.
It tried to be a closure of his arc where he wants to run the tea house and do app tubing as a career at the same time. But it's a very bad episode at that.
Yeah, it is.
Because I don't feel like we learned anything about Astra as a character. I don't feel like he developed as a person.
No, he was brought to somewhere that would have possibly aided in him
maturing.
The tea house.
Yeah.
Maturing in that aspect, because if he wants to do both, he's going to have to train to do both. And his first instinct was to run away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has a shooting star event to show off for this girl, in the hospital or whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice reason,
Yeah. It's not like, it's just Astra episodes continue to be below mid.
100%. The only reason I'm going to give this a 2.5
right
is because of the dogs. And that dog holding on
shit, they stole our meat.
Yeah, the dog saying shit, they stole our meat, and the one just hanging onto Dokemon while he was running. It had a full bite of his face while they were running away. And that's the reason it gets an extra 0.5, and that's it.
Yeah, also, oh, Jesus. Right. Yeah, there was no budget. Like that scene with the dogs barking, and they were literally just frame up, frame down, frame up, frame down.
Yeah. I don't understand why their butts were moving.
No, I think it was just a very cheap way of having the bodies move while they bark.
Yeah.
It was.
It was. Yeah.
Like you could pluck this out of the show long term, and you wouldn't lose anything of substance. Astra continues to be F tier of a character.
Yeah, he's like, he had no development in this whatsoever. He cared for a fan. Okay, he already kind of did that anyway.
Yeah. But like his super groovy dance was just him dabbing while strutting?
Something like that, yeah. It was kind of crap.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
But then again, like, if he's not exactly based on TikTok, but TikTok could be based on him.
Yeah.
Because dances are like that. They're just like, put your hand up and then wiggle your hips, and then put your other hand up and wiggle your hips, and that's the viral dance that's going around.
I hate the internet.
That was one of the first ones.
Right.
You probably even know the song that it was for.
Oh, probably. Yeah. I don't want to be reminded, but
Yeah.
if I were to hear it, I would probably go, "Oh, yes,
Yeah.
that thing."
A couple more of them, had a couple more moves and actually were cool dances, but
yeah,
the majority of them are not.
No.
So he fits in perfectly with that whole thing.
So are we just able to jump straight into the rankings for this one then?
Yeah, I decided already, so.
Okay, yeah, so you're going with a 2.5.
A 2.5, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Like you said, it's below mid, but the dogs, comedy with the dogs brought it up.
Okay. And do you have a favorite character this week?
The dogs.
Yeah. Yeah, that is fair.
What was his name? Maru Goru?
Yeah. I'll put that in.
I think that was his name.
Jiro Maru Goro. Doggo.
Yeah.
So that
is twice that a dog has been
episode. Yeah. So episode 2 you had Angry Alleyway Doggo, and now in 46 you have Jiro Maru Goro.
Yeah. Monster of the Week, Uncle.
No.
I know, no, but
I get you.
He was kind of. Was he like? No, he wasn't like Coach. Was he? You look like him.
Kinda. Like I see where you're coming from because he had like the big stick and he had like the beard look to him and the glasses and those glasses looked very familiar.
He looked like a really buff version of that old man.
Oh, I just meant they're like my glasses.
No, were they?
Yeah.
No, that's what he reminded me of as well. You know that old man I'm talking about? Master something.
No.
You do. He always wears like a Hawaiian shirt.
In which show?
Is he like a one piece or? Oh, I'll...
You mean wait, you're not talking about the dude from Dragon Ball, are you?
Is he a Dragon Ball?
Roshi?
That's the one.
Yeah, he's a Dragon Ball and very skinny.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He looks like a really buff version of him.
Oh, okay.
That's what he reminded me of.
Yeah, okay. I get you.
Roshi. Yeah, that's the one.
I was like, oh, One Piece?
Well, now, to be fair, he does get buff at parts. I don't know why, but maybe he's like All Might or something.
Magic Goat in the chat. Welcome. Alright, so
Magic Goat, that's exactly who I meant. He's like the buff version of him, but yeah, they're just doing it.
Okay, yeah, I don't partake in the dragoning balls.
Me neither, but I know him because we have a friend who loves it and I always see him post it.
So for anybody who can't see that part, there is no monster of the week this week. Again.
1 out of 5 for Reiko.
Yeah, that is very fair. That is very fair.
Literally only brings it up because of doggo shenanigans.
Yeah. So when we finished the Sunday show, I was filling these in.
Yeah.
And
I just left it at the truth.
Yeah.
In case I figured it out.
Well, I did. Yeah, but you know, you didn't notice what I was doing anyway, so it was like, oh, okay, well, it was just in case that you kind of caught it while I was.
Oh, and that's what you wouldn't tell me what you were doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just tell me what you did. I want to know.
Nope. So I'm also going to give best character this week to the dog.
Brilliant.
Because there is nobody else in this episode.
Yeah.
Like, I like the uncle. I like how over the top the uncle is.
That was only his introduction, really.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything else.
No, but I like how over the top he is compared to the dad.
Yeah.
But I also do like this sort of running joke that Astra gets all of his personality traits from all of the family bar his dad.
Yeah.
So because Astra seems to be this blend of his mother, who he calls by name, which is still weird.
Yeah.
And the uncle.
Yeah.
I want to infer something happened there, but they're both blonde. The uncle? No, the uncle was bald, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You have a ponytail or something? I don't know.
No, I think I'm thinking of it. Facial hair.
Yeah, that was dark.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something else there.
But I'm going to give the episode like a 1.5.
A 1.5. Okay. No, the comedy of it had me laughing.
And well, the 0.5, the comedy is the only reason I'm giving it the 0.5.
No, the 0.5 is for me is the dogs, and then there's like a point for comedy.
No, and I appreciate that, but I don't feel the same way about it.
Yeah.
Like the comedy wasn't side splitting.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was just Astra, juvenile humor.
I did like the monitor man. Is that his name? Monitor man?
Not in this series, but I know the one you meant.
That guy.
Yeah.
And they were like walking towards, thinking they were looking down the path, and it was just him.
Yeah.
That and then the
because that would be a very modern take on the Acme thing of drawing the tunnel and having
I enjoyed that
and having like Wile E. Coyote run into it or something.
Yeah, I don't believe for a minute that Astra came up with any of that plan, but that was all fun. It was like Scooby-Doo shenanigans.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, you take this episode out and you lose nothing.
Any of them could have been escaping, and that part would have been fun for me. You know what I mean?
The dog clinging onto Dokumon's head.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And I do like that conversation. Like, shit, they stole our meat. The kids look tastier anyway.
Yeah,
like that.
They did not have to put that in.
No, they didn't.
They didn't have
the
to
dogs
have
could have just
swearing.
barked at each other and it would have been fine. But
yeah, they put actual words there that the dogs were saying.
Yeah. So, like, but that's it. You know, that and then that one just having a whole mouthful of Dokumon's head. But outside of that, this episode is just it's trash.
I'm not gonna lie, the bad animation made this episode better. Because it matched with how bad it was.
Yeah. Oh well. Look, we'll get to the ranking part now anyway. And
yeah, like if those guys in the temple had looked like proper drawn guys instead of just comedy slapped together, generic tough guys.
Yeah.
Like they all had like, you know, they could be goon number 2 and something and henchman number 3. You know, that kind of head.
Right. I'll go first, I think.
Oh, there's only one place you can put it.
Yeah. It's still better than the Christmas episode. So, yay? Question mark? Or is the YouTuber funny?
What is Travel is About Companion? Extortion Granny.
Extortion Granny, yeah.
Right, well, she's better than this one.
Right.
So, yeah, above that one and below the other one.
Right, so better than Tora's debut episode.
Yeah.
But not better than Extortion Granny. Yeah, that tracks.
Wearing dogs is fun, but, you know, Extortion Granny was extortion.
Yeah.
I don't know how to phrase that any better. So
no, I enjoy that. Are we missing anything in chat? Reiko gave it a 1 because it was a bit of plot at the last minute, otherwise it'd be a 0. I mean, yeah, but the bit of plot was just Eugen is sus, and we've known that for 47 episodes. 46.
I guess the point of it is that it ties up that Ray has been looking at Eugen funny.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, although I mean, we could technically give I could technically tag on well, no, maybe it's included in the initial 0.5 I gave it, but that whole thing of like of Appmon like in the study files being like, oh, I've caught him gazing at Haru.
Yeah.
And Eugen wants to do Haru.
Yep, that's what the show said.
Yeah, that
Not
is
us. We didn't come up with that.
No.
Yeah, the study files even like they contributed to my point as well. That's hilarious. And it was even like even when he was told to, you know, watch out for him, and he kind of hesitated for a second before taking his hand, and he was just all starry-eyed. My bestie.
Yeah, that smile.
Sauce. Love him.
Like that smile with a better animation budget. I feel like if they had a budget for the animation of this episode, he'd have had like a twinkling smile, like.
Yeah, and Haru's face would have done the thing where the light comes up behind his head, kind of like that. Wow, you know. Wow.
Yeah, but otherwise, like it's definitely it's an Astra episode. Yeah. And I don't know what it is about, like, Astra as a concept shouldn't be hard to write.
No, he shouldn't, but he just doesn't like Eri gets so much development. And he just goes back to square one every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
even in this episode. Like, even in this episode, Eri's development continued. Like, yeah, she had her whole thing of, like, oh, I don't know if I should be at Applyama because we know it's, you know, it's run by Leviathan and that's not great. But because Leviathan shut her down, she wants to be an idol in spite of that. Yeah. So defeating Leviathan is her way of bringing Applyama back and making everyone happy, and then she goes back to bringing smiles to people's faces. So there's that continued character development and sort of acknowledgement of the plot, and this thing that we've been talking about for at least 20 episodes, where it's like, okay, yeah, but if Elcor is Leviathan, that means why is Leviathan not just fired Eri at this point? And he did. Yeah. He fired all 470 of them. Yeah. Probably specifically just to fuck with Eri.
Yeah.
So
Or down into despair and then bring her into the fold.
yeah, well, maybe.
Backfired significantly. Magic Goat said there's 46 episodes, there's 52. We've watched 46 so far.
Yeah, we've watched.
We?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've watched. Yeah, the next episode we're going into is 47. But like we were saying, like but we've had 46 episodes of, hey, Eugen might be sus. There might be something up with Eugen.
Yeah. That was the only plot we got in this episode.
Yeah.
Something we already knew. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's only because Ray's been kind of looking at him sideways that they've kind of gone, okay, Ray knows something.
Yeah, and then...
But obviously the side-eyeing means that Ray knows something.
Yeah.
So, it's either that or he's jealous because he likes Haru. But they're not allowed to write that one. Apparently.
No. Well...
They're trying.
They're trying. Like, the show is very progressive.
As much as it can be.
As much as it can be, yeah.
Someone on that team was like, they're boyfriends. Let me write the boyfriends.
Yeah. Again, it's like what we were saying last week. Like, remember when the show used to try and tell us that Haru had a crush on Ai?
Yeah, and then she's just sat off to the side like a third wheel, and the two of them are there basically holding hands watching fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gay.
It fits into the narrative perfectly.
Oh, it
really
does.
does.
Yeah, no, it does. It does.
Instead of he's my best friend, he's my boyfriend. You know,
yeah.
It would just flow naturally, like with the way it's been written and all that. Like the way they met and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they've definitely been written with purpose.
Yeah. They're just not allowed to have it because, well, society, I guess.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Hey, Jay, what big horn you have there. You can't see my big horn. It's behind the rankings. But yes, I do have a big horn. Thank you. Well, at least it was something.
That's what I said in the middle as well. What am I going to do? I can't escape. Someone save me. Has a Kiwami Appmon capable of flight and movement at high speeds.
Yeah.
Not one of them, but let's evolve them so we don't have to climb the mountain.
Oh, I know. I swear, I would have given this a 5 out of 5 if Globemon used Glance Gazer on the Doberman. For no reason.
Yeah, I liked that
they could always go I held back, so they're actually fine. They're just knocked out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still abuse of animals, but the Appmon are also animals?
Question mark. Yeah. I mean, technically, dogs are some kind of monster in our universe. Yeah. So. Well, I suppose Doberman are made out to be monsters.
We do have a Dobermon, Digimon.
That's it. They just thought that it was him.
Yeah.
Like a Dobermans.
But yeah, no, there's no reason why, as soon as if Astra was able to sneak, I know they had to set up the big diversion, but there's no reason while the diversion was going on, as soon as Astra got his communicator and his Digivice back, that he wasn't just, right, Musimon, let's go, let's fly.
Yeah.
Other than we can't reveal the Appmon to my uncle or to the other humans.
But we can use them on them.
Yeah, and they're clearly visible as we're sliding down the thing.
Yeah, they were hanging.
The uncle's just looking at them going, oh gosh, those are some intricate plushies that they're sliding, that they're gliding with.
Yeah. Not finding it odd at all that 4 children are gliding away from his temple with a pile of plushies.
Yeah. So no, this is just it's an Astra episode. It's bad, and I didn't want to go into this episode because again I didn't remember it, and this explains why I didn't remember it.
Yeah, because nothing happened.
No.
It could have been an episode where he gets some kind of respect for his family business as opposed to the app tubing.
Yeah.
As well, he wasn't able to do whatever he was doing for the app tubing with the girl and the stars and all that.
Yeah.
Or he could have at least, he could have been training or whatever with the uncle and explaining that's what he wanted to do, and then the uncle lets him do it, maybe because he's showing him it's not so bad because he's helping people. Or,
yeah. I think the uncle might have appreciated that because it does show that at the episode kicks off and he sees Astra's video on the laptop. He's like, "You're still doing that nonsense."
Yeah.
But if you take that route, like the uncle could have been more like, oh, you have matured, you are
Yeah.
growing up. Okay, maybe, yeah, and as you say,
like
maybe
I'm
this
doing
isn't
a stupid dance, but I'm doing it for the benefit of someone in hospital who can't go out and see the stars herself, and that's what I'm recording it for.
Yeah.
And then he's being helpful, and he, it has some kind of purpose.
Yeah.
But no, it was just like, no, I gotta run away and do it.
Yeah. And it is again, like it's like with the Astra episodes. It's like with the episode when he got Weather Dramon or Dreammon. Sorry, they've very similar designs. The episode where he got Dreammon, and Dreammon was just like, yeah, I like you. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll be your app fusion partner.
Yeah, he just showed up and went, yeah, sure, whatever.
But like every time Astra is faced with this, running the tea house and being an app tuber at the same time, it always comes across like he's running away from the tea house stuff.
He doesn't, I think the thing is, he doesn't want to disappoint his father. But he doesn't want to run the tea house.
Yeah, but it would be nice if
we saw any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that would mean developing Astra as a character.
Yeah.
And we don't have a whole lot of episodes left to do that.
We had plenty of episodes before, but they just didn't bother.
Yeah. Astra is a concept. Just remove Astra from the series. All right. Well, look, will we move into episode... Actually, before we move into 47 then, we have a Digimon to show off, shall we?
Yes, we do. While Reiko's here, yeah.
Yeah. And hi! All right. So... let us see then. You must be super excited, Reiko. Almost done with Ghost Game drawings.
So close. Reiko said, if Astra dies in the last episode, then Digimon Universe will be 10 out of 10 perfect series. I can't say that's not the reason I gave this. I consider this an S tier series. Unfortunately, I can't say that's the reason why. Sorry. Okay. Cool. So, oh no, oh god. Oh, what have we moved?
Oh, these things never. Oh, it's just the rankings.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. There we go. So, oh, interesting.
Nope. Oh. That was also the rankings.
It was. So, a fantastic episode that did something that almost no episode of Ghost Game has been capable of, actually progressing the story. Sure, the story of the episode had nothing to do with the big story in itself, but it was a great episode. So, there's 2 versions of Digimon here. So we'll go with the pre-corruption.
Yeah.
And holy crap, this is terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, that hole in his arm is freaking me out.
Yeah, Reiko, this might actually be your scariest drawing to date.
Oh, it's fantastic.
This is beyond creepy.
Ugh, is that an eyeball? Do you have an eyeball in his arm?
Yep.
Ugh. Look at those teeth.
Yeah. So we just blow this up and just... Yeah, like I like the barnacles.
Yeah.
Like the Fujitsumon things. Not that they are those, but
yeah,
reminiscent.
Reiko said this Digimon was bad for my sanity. It was such a pain to shade it.
I can only imagine, because you basically had to do it twice, I imagine, because we have the pre-corruption and post-corruption versions. But this is definitely your most terrifying image to date.
Oh, it's really...
This actually does inspire like fear, because you don't even see the top of Digimon's head. You just have jaw and tentacle.
Yeah.
Like you can see that it does the fin part.
Yeah,
like
his head continues.
His head can. Yeah. But like even like the contrast, and almost like the contrasting textures and art styles with like between like the flesh and then the beads and the rope and the horns. Like everything pops, like the barnacles, the glowing eye. Just everything pops. Nah, I only threw 2 color layers to modify the one with normals. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You didn't have to lose your sanity twice, but and I really do love this, like the just like the tentacles around the main image.
That's kind of what was happening when he was getting
pulled
back in.
When he got pulled back in, So I think is it meant to be from that perspective, him getting pulled back in through the gate? Because
he was kind of, all his tentacles were coming back because they were all going towards them. And then
I love this. I really do. This is
got like veins and everything.
Yeah, like just look at his abs. Digimon's ripped. He's got like an 8-pack. Is that reference lost on people?
Oh, the 8-pack?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Is it lost on you?
A little bit.
Oh. The SNL skit where Kylo Ren does like undercover manager.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were talking about, is it Tony Nese?
Oh no.
He's no, he was like a perfect 10 or something, wasn't he? What was his whole gimmick? It was something where he used to come out and point at his abs.
I don't remember, but the perfect 10 was Ty Dillinger.
What did Tony Nese used to do?
I don't remember.
I can't remember either, but I remember.
Anyway.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, I was referencing the Kylo Ren doing undercover manager thing.
Okay.
I
don't remember abs being involved in that at all.
Oh, no, because like, guys, have you seen Kylo Ren in the shower? I hear he's totally ripped. I hear he has an 8-pack. But yeah, no, I love this. Like even, actually, that's really interesting, right? So I pull the image out, right, and all like the muscle here, everything looks very, like it looks like super crisp, and like you can see all the indents from everything. And then when you go in, the eye pops above everything else.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
How I don't know what sorcery you've done to make that work, but I kind of dig it. Where
the light coming out over it is
like it's not
somewhat.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like it is when you zoom out.
No, but that's it, and that's what I really like. It does look like the light is, because your attention is drawn to the highlighted eye.
It almost looks like the eye is opening from another dimension or something.
Yeah. But like the light of his eye is blurring like the seams of his arms and tentacles and muscles. Yeah. But when you're looking at him from afar, everything is like super crisp, and you're just like, oh.
The eye almost looks like it's in that muscle that's under it.
Yeah. So I really do like that. Rico says, or maybe the spectator has been captured by the flood of tentacles. It's like being a programmer. I don't know why it works. I simply sacrificed a goal to the elder one. Sacrifice a goat to the elder ones, and I got a finished drawing that works. Yeah, I mean, hell,
that's true. We could be under the tentacles, and he's watching us.
Oh, maybe, yeah. That's well. Meg's mind has exploded. So hold up. Here is then the corrupted version. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the eye is purple
now. So the text is like, "You shall not have it."
Yeah.
So I like the corrupted version.
I really love the corrupted version. Yeah.
Yeah. The purple.
Everything is filled in dark. It's not just like him. It's like his necklaces, everything.
His barnacles, his ropes, everything. And then the light of the eyes, and no,
no.
Close that.
Yeah.
It
actually hurts my eyes when you go back to the white one now.
Digimon on, Digimon off. Digimon on, Digimon off. Cloud goes up, cloud goes down. Cloud goes up, cloud goes down. No, Reiko, seriously, well done on this one.
Yeah, like even when it goes dark, it doesn't lose any of the detail.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Oh, excuse me.
He's just, you can tell just how slimy and pulsating he is. Like Desmond said, don't hurt her eyes. I can't make them worse. Yeah, no, I really do like this. So well done, Reiko. No,
yeah, well done.
Absolutely fabulous. Oh. Right then.
Episode, I suppose.
Next episode, I suppose. Yeah.
No comments from last week or anything?
No. I'll double check, but there weren't. But yeah. The drawings are quite goboo poggers.
Time lapse would probably explain better how I shaded it, because at points I forgot how I shaded it 5 minutes before.
Oh yeah, okay, actually hold on. I haven't closed it off, so we can bring the time lapse up. Yeah. Cool. Here we go.
Oh, excuse me.
Ooh. Wow. You missed all of that at the start.
Yeah, I know. I was making sure that when you zoomed in on it, that it didn't cut off on screen. It has cut off a little bit at the top, but not by much. So.
This is why I love just sitting in on these streams, just watching the process come together.
Yeah.
Although Twitch now thinks I'm a make pretend viewer.
Yeah, you're not a real viewer anymore.
No.
Shading of the pecs is very different to how I shaded the arm, because I forgot how I shaded the arm.
Well, I mean, it all works in the final product, I think. So yeah, that's super cool. But like,
it kind of looked like a teddy bear at first, and then just abs.
So I guess that was the first idea you had, like the first sort of perspective idea. You can see that being like the big head and then the body, yeah. But I like the idea that like the sea of tentacles was always going to be part of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can see what you mean about teddy bear.
Yeah, just a little, when it comes in there first, it's like it's gonna be a bear, and then boom,
and just all the abs. 2, 4, 6. He does have an 8-pack.
There you go.
Yo.
Not quite a la carte, but
no.
That man has about a 20-pack.
Sexy, stupid, sexy Alucard. Yeah, I thought about copying the classic posture from 02. That's, yeah. Yeah. That would have been cool, but maybe a bit too obvious. So I like I like the idea that you've run with. Because I think a lot of Digimon fan art goes for that pose.
Yeah. I think people will recognize him if he's not doing that.
Maybe, or maybe just like there is something to the iconicism of like that shadow behind the mist.
Yeah.
And like Ghost Game itself even referenced it. So there is something to that, like that visually, you know, that will obviously appeal to people. But I appreciate this very different take on the idea.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry, I'm just really enjoying those.
Yeah, no, I mean,
just when that shot comes up, I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, what I really like though is like the details, like even though like they would be covered by tentacles for the most part, the details aren't skimped on the arms. Like all the horns are there. There is like another face. All the barnacles are there on the other shoulder. So I do love that like nobody would like the rest of his head is there.
Yeah.
you're just not going to see a lot of it because of the tentacles. And I think, like, I've seen artists do it, and I don't think anyone would blame them for going, well, that is 90% of the shot, so I'll just fill in behind that rather than go all out.
But with the way those tentacles are coming down, you've got to fill in that gap there, so that's where that bit of his head would be.
Yeah.
You can't skimp on it.
No. And again, I don't think anyone would blame anyone, because like drawing is hard.
Yeah.
So
I do love when all the tentacles are all like kind of transparent and
that's the fun thing about going through the time lapse like this. It's just like, ooh, they're shiny, and then it's like a disco. It's like a monster disco,
which is not on our CD.
No, it's not. Rude.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes.
So well done, Reiko. Well done.
I don't think we have a clap, do we?
No, but you knocked it out of the park as always. So
or 7 and 8. Are they just?
They're just.
And...
Yep.
Okay, I could have sworn there was one where you can make them clap, but I don't use it because the hands.
That's the reason I don't use it.
Yeah, but is it? It's just that it's not.
I haven't programmed it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like I've only so many short keys I can use, and if a pose is broken, then I'm just not going to.
Yeah,
I'm not going to program it.
But it does exist.
It does exist. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just all the clipping. There's so
crazy.
much of the clipping.
I wouldn't be clipping if we didn't have such giant boobs.
Well, you know, the gods were good to us.
Okay.
I need to make them transparent. I have no idea where I'm supposed to draw.
Yeah.
Also very valid. Also very valid. Right. Well, look. Will we jump into episode 47 then?
Yes.
And find out the truth about Eugen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully we do find out the truth.
Anime and its spoiler titles, eh?
Mm.
I gotta reload the Crunchyroll app because I dared not interact with it for 5 minutes. It's fickle.
All of them do that, so you can blame the Chromecast for that one.
Mm.
Because you're not paying attention to me. Go away then. I hope they compensate us by not having Astra in this episode. That's going to be focused on boyfriends, so...
Yeah.
We don't have to pay him much mind. He'll just say something is groovy and not groovy and then fade away into the background.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Episode 47, The Truth About Eugen. Na 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 na. 15 seconds.
Bootman's blasting off again!
Watson's friends have names?
They have names, yeah.
One is apparently called Kenta.
Yeah, 47 episodes in, they get a name.
It's only one of them.
Oh no.
It's not even the redheaded one. It's the other.
Tell me that model doesn't factor into this episode. I hate those.
Pressure known as your math homework. They're here for a game, aren't they? They're playing Pokemon Go or something.
Yeah. Oh, please tell me it's not the anatomical model. I hate those.
Ooh. Paranormal phenomena in the digital age. Digital devices are sensitive to spiritual influence. Jesus! If only they'd made a show out of that concept.
Yeah, right.
Even Desmond's like, faction.
I feel like more would be malfunctioning around there at all times if that was the case.
Yeah. Gee, if only they made a show about how paranormal phenomena can happen around digital things.
Mm-hmm. They made a good show about it. I'm kidding.
I mean, we still have 2 episodes to go on that one before the jury is out.
Yeah.
There is certainly potential that has not been reached.
Even if the last 2 episodes blow us away, it's not going to be called.
Even Reiko. Imagine if they made a good show about that. It would be amazing.
Great minds. Like I said, even though I love it, it's definitely not going to be an S tier show at all.
No. Oh, the bloom is off the rose on that one, I think.
Yeah.
Depending on how it ends, I think Ghost Game will be a low B, high C.
Hmm. It still has no eyes. They all have lights in their eyes except him.
Yeah, his eyes are closed. Yeah, they are. That's what his eyes are closed. Because he's like, oh, these guys, these nerds.
He's walking even with his eyes closed.
Well, he's too cool for that, isn't he?
Too cool to open his eyes when he's walking.
He's meant to be the aloof, mysterious one. Meant to be.
Yeah, they could easily wipe Night out of that and not lose anything. Let's bring Hajime. Haru looked like he didn't get any sleep there for a second, and then his hair went back to normal. Yeah, when Hajime first was shown in this show, I thought he was about the same height as the Appmon.
I mean, neat callback, because we've seen that Appmon can ingest information from USB sticks before like that, so...
Yeah. Astra stay there and don't talk again.
A different role.
I really I like the way they do eyes in this show.
Hmm. You want help with finding Bootmon? Globemon.
What happened to his arm in that shot? Did you see that?
Yeah.
What did he just do?
Stomped at him.
Was he trying to bow or headbutt him?
Yeah. Just yeah. Just yes.
That was a weird movement.
Oh, his mouth should be a bit lower.
Yeah.
Big yowie hands.
I was so like, what's going on here?
Yeah, the animation. The animation.
There's got to be something 3D in this episode.
Yeah,
it's back.
Is the they did your thing.
They did the thing. That's me looking at one of those models.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them. Silly boyfriend. He's hiding. He was hardly in the library.
Shouldn't they be searching in an AR field? Probably.
They were totally about to kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a secret spot at the back of the school. Covered in trees.
Gatchmon was doing the Anya face before Anya.
Yeah.
Oh, it landed right in his head.
Well, if they just catch him next time he can't escape.
I guess so.
Yeah, he was just hanging out in their makeout spot.
Put a tracker in him.
He's stuck to Gatchmon now.
So, welcome Toad. feels like bullying. But you didn't have to run away.
Mm-hmm. Right in the yowie hands.
Right there.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, they remember they can evolve.
Kiwami is too much. Why not use super? Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Need like a star footballer.
Yeah. But I get the feeling they're graduating? They're older than I thought?
Graduating middle school.
Yeah.
Not high school. You don't know anything, do you, Eugene?
See, this is the episode I was kind of hoping the other episode didn't turn into.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love how just disinterested he is in everything, though.
Mm.
Like, now that he knows they're trying to scare him, he's just like, I don't care, go
Yeah.
away.
Tell him. The Python's gonna find you. Why are are they believing it?
you, you, all of you are just morons.
Yeah, they've got the big idiot ball this episode.
Yeah.
Nice idea.
Harry is truly big brain. You know, even the best characters have their off days.
Why don't they just shout? If you don't use your emergency, Leviathan's gonna find you.
Yeah.
Or just go like, "Oh my god, is that Leviathan over there?" And then he'll go,
boyfriends are having a moment. Hold on.
There. Why do people always have romantic moments on the roof of the school?
Because it's a romantic place, I guess.
You can kiss already.
No.
Seriously.
Uh-oh. You went from happy to, oh, you're fucked.
Oh.
I'll rewind it.
Oh.
Yeah. Here he comes. Who's paying for all this damage to the school?
Mm-hmm. Oh, heel turn. Wow. You wish. I knew it. He's an android, isn't he? I knew it. From day one, I knew he was an android. So, did he murder Bootmon?
Yep. Murdered him and took his chip. Not George Person's by Why is he such a happy robot? I was a bit off. I thought he was going to have Leviathan inside or be a tamer of it, not simply be an android under its orders.
No, I always thought he was an android because of the eyes. Especially when his mother scanned him when he came through the door. His mother. Yeah.
I thought the video was stuck for a second. I was like, it's not moving. That chip that came out of his arm.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, what was that?
What was that?
Spoilers.
Straight out, so.
Yeah.
He has the Bootmon chip, therefore Leviathan has Bootmon now.
Yeah.
Right. He's not dead. Or I forget what means what in different shows sometimes.
Well, I mean, he can be realized, but
yeah,
for all like, it's the same way like when during the show the kids would have to destroy the Appmon and turn it, to purify it or turn it into a chip or whatever. So.
Okay. Oh.
Oh. What is that?
Well.
That was huge. That was big.
Yeah, that looks exciting.
So.
Better stop it.
Yeah.
Before we watch it.
There we go. So next week, activate Operation Human Application. The Human Instrumentality Project. So yeah. What do we think of this episode?
First half of it was
First 3/4 of it.
Yeah. I was saying half to be nice. But yeah.
Yeah, so
running after Bootmon and running after Bootmon and running after Bootmon.
Yeah. See, that's like, this is what I didn't want episode 44 to be.
Yeah. So that brings it down quite a bit.
Oh, it does. It does. I feel like we didn't have to spend 15 out of 20 minutes on this. But there's only so much you can do with the twist.
Yeah, I don't know. They could have had at least maybe Haru fighting Mugen to save Bootmon. I don't know. You can just leave that at app if it's too.
Unfortunately, this isn't one of these ones that has 2 titles, so.
I mean, you could just leave it at activation.
Could, but.
Well, hey Jay.
What?
Or op human application.
Yeah.
You can shorten it. Few ways you can shorten it.
Well, we'll leave it alone for now anyway. The important part of the episode, boy love.
Mm-hmm.
It's guy love, that's all it is. It's guy love, he's mine, I'm his. There's nothing gay about it in the network's eyes. Talk about this thing we share, and he tenderly replies, it's guy love. Sorry, headphones users.
Oh, never mind headphone users. I'm sitting right next to you. That hurt. So it's hard to rank it because, well, the twist, well, I saw it coming a mile away. I saw it in episode 1.
Yeah.
So it's hard to give it a, because it's still good. Like, even if people were suspicious of him, they might, like Rico said that she didn't think he was an android.
Yeah.
I figured he was some kind of robot or something because
of the eyes.
The eyes and the scanning and the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I feel like, yeah, if they hadn't hammered it into you from episode 1...
That he was sus?
Yeah. But, like, you start building towards it, like Ray's giving him the side eye earlier in the show, or you see him looking into somebody's records, but we don't know who. And...
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a bit better.
Yeah.
And then maybe attach this to a better episode, but I suppose they had to catch Bootman somehow and get him killed.
Yeah. But, like, for all intents and purposes, I feel like we're done with this. It's 2 episodes pretending to be 1 episode stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the heel turn has been made, Bootmon is dead, Leviathan has Bootmon, and there's a giant, big, scary gold thing walking around in the episode preview.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I don't know. I don't really want to speculate.
Oh?
I wanna stop thinking about it and be surprised by the episode.
Okay. Alright. And what about chat? What did you guys think of the episode? Oh.
Oh.
Because I was filling in the...
Oh, yeah.
I didn't expect Eldlick to have debuted in Appmon first.
Bootman got the boot.
Yeah.
He got the sword.
He got... yeah. Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh monster. Right. Yeah, I see what you mean. They killed the baby ultimate. That they did.
No, because by the end, this entire series would be bait. I'm going to assume that it is bait now that he's a bad guy.
Spoilers.
I feel like I would have seen it by now if they kissed.
I mean, fan artists are gonna fan artist, regardless of whether it's canon or not. You know,
This is true.
And if you dare question it, let's not have that conversation.
Like, the show is baiting it.
The show is yeah.
But with the where this show is coming from and who it's aimed at, I can see why it's not going to come to pass.
Yeah, but no. Well, I was gonna say that. I think it's baiting it, not in a Disney baiting kind of way. Like, I feel like these are, like, they're meant to be, junior high schoolers or middle schoolers. They're still working out who they are as people. They're not going to be, in the throes of 16 to 16, 17, 18-year-old relationship passion. They're still, for, like, all intents and purposes, well, Astra, probably out of the lot of them, is probably still like, ooh, girls cooties. But
well, he's connecting with a girl online now.
He didn't know she was in the hospital though.
He did. She said so in a comment.
Did she? I thought she just said she wasn't able to see them. I didn't think she specified.
No, she said from the hospital, and that's why he wanted to do it so much.
Okay, I missed that. I didn't think she specified.
But yeah, it's a bit late to develop any kind of online relationship for him either.
Yeah. But even then, that is just him reaching out to a fan. Like, that's Aerie and her little kid fan that she gave the CD to.
Yeah, but the way Digimon was like, ooh, he's talking to a girl, basically. And he was like, shut up.
Yeah. I think that was more of a, don't make me look soppy.
Yeah, I know, but, you can interpret it the other way as well.
I choose not to. It's Astra. He doesn't deserve to be happy.
I never said he was going to be happy. I said he had a crush.
I don't know if I'd go that far either. But I am kind of glad that they didn't just like pair him and Aerie off as well once they started getting along.
Yeah. Yeah, well, no, I feel like she's too old.
Mentally.
I feel like she's like 16 and they're like 14. I know she's not, but I feel like
well, that's why I say mentally she's older.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I suppose at this age, girls generally are at that age.
Yeah, like she would be more mature than them. Especially with her having a career and all at this age.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just seems older, and I always said that I always thought Eugen was a bit older as well, but obviously he's not if he's in Haru's class.
No, Eugen is just tall.
Yeah.
14.
No, she's only 14, so...
Yeah. He's 150 centimeters tall.
She's much shorter than I am. I'm 172.
150 centimeters in feet. She is 4'9".
She looks so tall.
I know.
Oh my god, that means Haru's like 3 foot nothing.
Haru's like 4'4". Come on, like
Astra's the smallest of the three, isn't he?
Yeah. Hold on.
Her mother doesn't have a name?
Nope.
She was in the show. Then he got a name.
Haru started the show at 13, and then from episode 39.
So he's 14 now.
Yeah.
He's 8 centimeters taller than Aerie?
Apparently. I mean, boys do get the growth spurt, I guess.
But no.
I know.
Stand next to each other. I think she's taller than him.
Yeah, the model.
Animation-wise.
Yeah, the character models lie. Also, unnamed mother.
Yeah.
That's
weird. I like how they put in partner Digimon. Had I looked him up, I would have seen that.
And Astra's Astra's 11.
Astra's 11. There we go. I knew she was way older than him.
Yeah. So.
Means a lot.
Yeah.
When you look at the 11-year-old we know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Partner Digimon, Agumon. It's got a little.
Please go back to the
case of Agumon in same as Terriermon in Tamers. A game character that has become real, so Agumon is considered the partner of Haru.
Go back to the Google search there.
Oh.
Tell me what 135 is.
135 centimeters. Oh, sorry, no. It took out the one there.
Yeah.
4'4". Astra is only 4'4". And why does it keep taking out the one? And Haru is 5'1".
5'2", I'd say.
Round off, yeah. We round up because it's 1'8".
1'8", yeah.
Yeah. So he's 5'2".
He is not taller than Aerie though. No way.
Well.
Okay, last one, Eugen.
If they had paired those two, I would have dropped the series. Oh, Eugen. Right, you need to close your eyes here. Well, I suppose you've, because I don't know if there's any other spoilers.
Yeah, well, I only want to see his height.
Yeah. Started off as 13 and then became 14 in episode 27.
Right.
So Eugen had a birthday. 168 centimeters.
68, right?
So
I'm still taller than him.
5'5".
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would believe Eri is the same height as Eugen.
Hmm. Right. Anyway, so that's closed off, just in case there's spoilers for the next, like, 4 episodes. Let's not spoil anything else. 4 episodes left.
Yeah, I'm too fast of a reader to have a Wikimon open. I'll see the entire paragraph about the episode in one go.
Yeah. But, yeah, so... This episode, though... Oh, because I've been...
Oh, we're sad.
Yeah, because I was typing numbers. Because I was typing numbers today. So, because the emotions are tied to the number pad.
Yeah.
While I was typing in the centimeters and stuff, are the...
We were probably just waving.
We were waving randomly, yeah. There has to be a better system for that.
Yeah, it's called like a stream deck, isn't it?
Yeah. But...
We just got really sad when we found out Astra was 11, did we? Or... You typed 5 a lot, so we were waving, weren't we?
Yeah.
That's the wave.
Yeah, 5 is the wave. So, anyway, back to the episode itself. Yeah, like... I wasn't a fan of the... Like, I enjoyed the plan. Right, so the opening of the episode, I rather enjoyed.
Yeah.
Because they had a plan on how they were going to catch Bootmon and, you know, stop him running away. Although, you would think Bootmon, having met Hajime, I know the fireworks spooked him when he ran away, but, you know, oh, these are the people Hajime was hanging out with. They're good people. I can go home with them and go to Hajime.
Yeah. But no, for some reason.
No. Like, so I like the plan for catching him with using the memory stick to put the program into him.
I'm sad he's underage. No.
Well, you know, child murder is generally frowned upon.
I'd do it.
I mean,
just specifically for Astra.
Just Astra. Anyone else. Yeah, I mean, it would be a public service.
Yeah.
That's too mean. That's too mean.
Is it though?
Oh, you would hope he grows up.
No, if I get my hands on him. Rico's on my side, I know. Rico's on my side.
Noru Nai. Cho Noru Nai. I don't think it's against the law to turn a kid into a sleepmon.
We could turn him into something that's quiet.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, okay. I'll let that happen. But yeah, no. So I like the whole thing about like the plan to catch him. The call back to seeing Appmon eat a memory card to absorb its data. But like, so Appmon mouths are just USB slots.
Yes.
Oh,
excuse me.
Then
he goes so you can throw him in prison. Well, he's able to escape from prison. We'll blame that.
Yeah. But then we have everything after that, though, up to the not reveal, was just, again, very below mid.
Yeah.
Like, I know I've said it a couple of times already, but everything after the plan to catch Bootmon was everything I didn't want episode 44 to be, where they would run after him and he'd go, "Oh no!" and blast off again, and they'd catch up, "Oh no!" and blast off again.
And this time he wasn't even running very far.
No.
He was like going up the path and they're like, "Oh, ooga booga," and then he runs down the path and then they're at the other end again.
Yeah.
That was it.
The thing with Eri's cuteness setting him off, I thought was funny.
It was funny, but
because I think that just came out of nowhere. Because like you knew it was going to happen, so the episode could progress.
Something was going.
But because there wouldn't have been such a thing about, you know, Haru and Eugen being on the roof otherwise.
Mm. You knew something was going to happen. I think it was going to be because she was so cute.
Yeah, but I think that's the thing. Like, because like he was starting, like he calmed down. Eri apologized for all the trouble they caused him. And then she smiled and he got a little boy crush and went, oh, and blasted off.
It's the equivalent of a nosebleed for Boatman, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot tamer than I was thinking. You know, but yeah, like it's like an anime nosebleed, but in, you know.
Well, the thing you're thinking of is what an anime nosebleed is.
Well, yeah. So, you know, yeah, so he had his anime nosebleed moment and he blasted off. And then, you know, Haru being all, you know, and then like it picks up again. Like Haru being all sweet with Bootmon and oh, welcome home. And then just Shutmon murdering him.
Yeah. I don't hold any ill will towards Offmon or Shutmon.
No, because Shutmon was even like, "Are you sure?" And sort of like was resenting of it, like he didn't want to, but you know.
But did he know all along?
The buddy was going to follow orders. See, that's the other thing. I don't know if Offmon knew, because there was that moment at the start of the episode when they were making the plan, and Offmon kind of gave him a look like, "Oh." I can't remember what he said, but Offmon just kind of did his little "oh no, I'm afraid" thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Offmon has known this whole time. You know, but then there's the other thing of like, why did Minerva give him an app drive? Yeah. Surely Minerva would know this.
Yeah, like Ray was saying, only someone really skilled would be able to see there was something wrong with his records or something.
Yeah.
That would be an AI.
Yeah, because you would figure, right? So if he's an AI created by Leviathan, like Leviathan's the one manipulating his record so that there's like social security numbers and he can blend in, and the, you know, fabricated hospital records. You know, at a guess. I genuinely don't remember how in depth they go with that idea.
Yeah.
Or if they do at all. But like you would think, like just for things like that, public service cards, medical card, you
things
know,
that he'd need to get into school.
Yeah.
And not have the school question where he came from, or
things like that. Yeah. So if Leviathan has been creating and manipulating that information as required, surely Minerva could see that as well and go, here, hold on.
Yeah. That's a bit, yeah.
Not like Minerva has said even a word to them all this time, to be able to warn them about their friend being an android sent by Leviathan. Well, yeah, because I get Minerva works on some weird honor system of don't interfere. Yeah. Like, give you the tools to succeed, but don't, you know, rig it in your favor. Minerva as a concept is interesting because she doesn't do anything. Like, she exists, but she doesn't interact.
Yeah.
She's not like a Jedi to the kids, or she's not like some sort of, you know, mentor figure, or you know, even Denimon doesn't turn up a whole lot because...
Yeah, I was going to say, if anyone was the Jedi, it would be Denimon, but he's only done like 2 things.
Yeah. Is there even a Minerva in the first place? Well, unless Denimon is in on the scam and there's only Leviathan. Unless Denimon is a Leviathan construct. I mean, Reiko has had this theory basically since episode 5 that Leviathan's been training them.
Yeah.
So
maybe Denimon's not what we think he is.
No. Ooh. Like, has Leviathan been handing out app drives?
Yeah.
And why?
But then why would he want information on them?
Yeah. Well,
why would he be mad that they got broken?
Or is that just...
But Minerva existed before Leviathan.
Yeah.
That part doesn't make entire sense.
I've been thinking for a while that there is no Minerva. Leviathan created the illusion of one, and everything is a convoluted plan to get something specific out of the kids.
Yeah, the only way that would work is if when he separated from Minerva, he'd taken over Minerva as well.
Yeah.
But was pretending to still be Minerva in that case.
Hmm.
But no, I don't think it could just be that there is no Minerva. Maybe no more, but there was.
At some stage, maybe there was one. Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. Well, look. I won't blow out anybody's eardrums again, but we'll move on to the ranking. Always lose it. Which is weird on this show when we do 2 episodes. Yeah, there we go.
All you have to do is look for Navimon.
Yeah.
It's easier to see the word Navimon than it is.
True. So.
Yeah, that's what I just said there. We were told that Leviathan Minerva. In that case, Leviathan could simply take over Minerva. Or maybe Minerva turned into Leviathan in its entirety, not only a part.
Maybe.
Yeah, so I was saying it's pretending to be Minerva, I guess.
So what would you like to score this episode?
I'm not 100% on that yet.
Okay.
But favorite character I'm going to give to Eugen because he's proved my theory since day one.
That's actually fair. Oh, okay. Yes, he only really. Yeah. Okay. I
don't think I've ever given it to him.
No.
No.
I don't know. Definitely not Bootmon.
No.
Definitely not Hajime. I mean, Gatchmon did have the Anya face.
Yeah, that was funny. That was really good. Reiko said 3 out of 5. Better romance plot than whatever Troy tried to do.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really a fan of the Dark Jedi Sora subplot. It just seemed to derail the whole thing. Especially when Jedi then started cheating on her with Mako.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Please don't ever frame it like that. Yeah, I liked the start of this episode and the end of this episode, but not the in-between.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's hard to rank it that way because the end of it was good.
Yeah, the start of it was good because it was tactics and planning. And then the end of it was good because, the plot twist we all saw coming, but it was executed very well.
Yeah.
Eugen never existed in the first place. So if Eugen never existed in the first place, what about Haru's memories of when they were younger and when they met and they were playing soccer together? And
has he been around since then? Because I suppose
has he been replaced?
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying as well, that maybe he's the real one is dead somewhere and they replaced him. But at the same time, he could just have been built back then. And
what, a growing and evolving robot?
Yeah, because he's a learning robot. I learned from people, and he was an information gathering one. So he was planted to be friends with Haru, who's the child of Denimon, who Leviathan was after.
Ah, now I didn't expect your thinking to go that way. No. So
why not? He's grandpa.
No, I know, but so you're positing that this is a long-term gambit.
Yeah.
That Leviathan created Eugen specifically to target Haru, because maybe he knew Minerva would go after Haru because of the connection to Denimon.
Yeah, maybe.
Interesting. Okay.
If you take all Bootmon and Hajime and all of them out of it, that was one of his plans, to maybe even just to find Denimon through his grandson. If he's not something to do with Denimon's not a construct from the alive one after his death.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, no,
But when he escaped from Leviathan, then maybe Leviathan, because we know Haru was only like a baby when Digimon
died,
or whatever. So,
Reiko saying, yeah, update the hardware as the years pass to keep an eye on the grandkid of your mortal enemy. Oh, like so he's a sonic screwdriver. Same software, different case. Yeah. Desmond, I'm an OG Sora and Tai shipper. I mean, same. But the writers didn't want that because it was too cliche. Literally in Sora's case, I guess.
Stop. I know they grew up, but damn, children.
They were adults in the epilogue.
I said I know they grew up, but
I know. But
funny that it was too cliche, but they started writing it anyway.
Yeah. It's even more so in the dub. Yeah. If we ever get around to the 99 dub, I feel like the writers of they were only writing so many episodes ahead of time. So I feel like even they thought that's how it was going to go, and there's a few lines in the dub that are strictly a bit more pointed toward that.
Yeah.
Like it's little things, but like say the group gets hit with an attack. And Tai would go, Sora, are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm okay, Tai.
Rather than, guys, are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah. There's certain like little itty bitty bits like that where, and then obviously the fucking the
Taichi, help me.
Yeah. And then obviously the Nanomon stuff. Like the whole Nanomon thing with the clone and the all of that. So also, I was thinking about it for a while. I've determined that Digimon are stronger than Appmon, with a few caveats. It's not like a stronger or weaker situation. Well, we'll see in the next couple of episodes. Because there's a big gold son of a bitch walking around the city. So that might change your mind on a couple of things.
Yeah. We'll see how the rest of the series plays out, and then we'll see how we feel about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, my back is angry all of a sudden.
Okay. So I'm gonna give favorite character to Haru.
Okay.
Because I just thought he was a wholesome cinnamon roll this episode.
He was.
And
he was just there, like, planning his future and his wedding with Yujin, and then it was all crushed.
Yeah.
I can't marry an android.
A more advanced programming language doesn't mean they are stronger. Oh yeah, and I don't think that should ever be taken as fact. But a more advanced programming language means that they do have more abilities and skills at their disposal. Because we don't really have a Digimon equivalent of Globemon. We have Appmon equivalent of other Digimon, like Sleepmon for Belphimon, and we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. For like these composites of like Belphimon and Pillowmon, and like we've Hookmon and Hackmon, and so we've like these different Appmon that are obviously created in the image of Digimon, with Digimon being their predecessors. Something like Assembler is basic and old as time, and it can do far more than modern programming languages. Modern languages aren't necessarily more powerful. What about Dogachimon? Well, I mean, same thing. We don't really have a Digimon equivalent of Dogachimon. But there's probably a Digimon I'm not remembering off the top of my head whose whole thing is search. Well, I don't think there's specifically a Digimon whose gimmick is search results, but there's probably a Digimon with a similar skill set.
Or you could use the kind of the Navimon side of it with the kind of
with the GPS stuff. Yeah.
GPS and ninja kind of skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the ninja stuff, we'll get there. Well, yeah, it's different. Damimon, who we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
His evolution, Tuamon, is just a Naruto.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just a gold robot Naruto. Like, he does shadow clone techniques, and he does that thing where he disappears, and it's like a log dummy, and you know, he does all that stuff. So we do have Digimon with like ninja capabilities. Raidramon, the Appmon of courage. But yeah, no, I think I do think a wider array of skill sets should make them theoretically stronger, or at least more skilled. But it's, if you're just going on brute strength, that is whatever the writers need something to do at the time.
Yeah.
I don't even think the logic of like assembler versus C++ comes into that. I think it's just what the writers want at the time. All Force Vidramon is the closest thing to Globemon. I guess it's not exact, but close enough. A lot of modern programs have a base C++, but need a bit of assembler in some parts to make it work and do what it needs to do. Oh yeah, and that's where, you know, Appmon are just advanced Digimon comes into things. They've taken the basic.
Advanced doesn't always mean that it's an upgrade.
Yeah.
As well. Just got a more modern base to it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's keeping the like it's future proofing and keeping the concept upgraded, because eventually older systems and programs will just become obsolete. Yeah. So a more modern programming will keep it, will keep its relevancy.
Yeah.
And again can be upgraded and built upon again. You know. So yeah, like I don't think we need to strictly look at, which is the better kind of monster, but each have their pros and cons, and but I do think the higher level of programming in an Appmon, which allows it to run more processes and do more things, in theory should give it a wider skill set.
Well, Reiko thinks Digimon can do way more things than Appmon.
Are more efficient, can do more things, but Appmon can grow quicker and easier to create and update. Well, Appmon are also AI and can continuously learn and grow. So while a Digimon might be built from the data on the internet, an Appmon can also be built in that regard, but build and grow on its own programming because it's an AI. And an Agumon is an Agumon for life. Gachamon's an AI, so it can learn and grow and keep expanding and become something else. I think it's fast. The one that can run more process is the old one in assembler. Well, anyway.
So, either way, all of this is down to which writers want which thing.
Yeah, and that's it.
We can speculate about like real life things, and they can go, well, they run on one that we invented.
Yeah.
and it's better than all of them.
That's it. That's all this will ever come down to, is what the writers want at any given moment. I don't think sorry. My Slittle?
Programming.
Is that a typo?
Possibly.
Makes me think a lot about this.
That shows what we know, if that's an actual.
I don't think I've ever, if that's an actual word, I don't think I've ever come across it. Slightly. Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, that makes more sense. Okay, in our defense, sounds like our defense, it is 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Slitle sounds like a chemical.
It does. That's why I was thinking. I was like, wait. Bless you, Desmond. Slitle.
Oh, I don't know where to put this episode.
Right.
It feels like a kind of.
We didn't even have stock footage.
No.
At all, because the app realize happened in the background.
Yeah, and even when they were gonna attack him, when the others were gonna attack Boopmon to make him fly away or whatever, or they were like, "We'll just force him home" or whatever. Like that didn't happen either. So.
Fear and respect assembler. Well, I'm all right. So if we're starting from 5,
-1 for Astra being in the episode at all.
No, because then we have to go back and retroactively downgrade every episode.
Maybe I've been doing that all along.
Up to 6, 6 or 7, whichever one. All right, hold on. Right. So starting from 5, and then mark it down based on what I didn't like. The running around after Boopmon stuff.
Yeah.
It went on too long. I know that was the point of the episode, so they could drag out the Haru Yujin stuff.
Yeah.
But I almost would have preferred flashbacks in the Haru and Yujin stuff rather than wasting so much time on making faces at Boopmon.
Yeah. It took away from the episode.
Yeah.
Like the tone of the heel turn at the end and the everything else, all that just took away from it.
Yeah.
They tried to put comedy in an episode where it didn't need it.
No.
Especially after a comedic episode like the last one.
Yeah, I think the prison episode had enough comedy. And I use that word lightly.
Mm-hmm.
Where this episode, for the tone they were going for, again, making silly faces at Boop. Like, I did like Boopmon just being kind of like, well, I know what you're trying to do, so go away.
Yeah, but it didn't need to be stretched out that far.
No. Again,
hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin. And to build on the Haru and Yujin relationship a bit more, to have that heel turn have a bit more impact, I would have liked another flashback similar to the one we got when we learned how they met.
Yeah, like when he's like, I'm blah 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 android, AI, whatever, and Haru is just kind of thinking like, it doesn't exist, and then flashing back to when they were kids, like we got the little flashback of him and I and stuff.
Yeah, no, because you have to do that reveal earlier in the episode, and
That's what I mean.
No, I personally I don't like that. I like the timing of where the reveal comes in.
I don't mean the timing of it exactly. I mean they could have shortened the Boopmon stuff and made that a little longer.
No, but you keep the he doesn't exist part where it is. Okay. But while they're having their conversations of, oh, our secret place behind the school, and you just get a little 2 minutes of them, I don't know, playing Pogs or something.
Yeah.
Just nonsense like little stuff like that. So the episode is building you up for, oh no, Haru's about to have his heart broken. You build that up and you build that up and you build that up. Rather than doing the reveal and then having a bunch of flashbacks.
Yeah, but no, my thinking on it is kind of like he doesn't.
Because I don't think the flashbacks mean anything.
But Haru's brain is like, but how does he not exist if
Yeah,
this and this happened? Just quick. I don't mean like extended flashbacks. I mean just like a shot of them as little kids, a shot of them playing football, a shot of them, and
you might still get that in the next episode.
Yeah, I'm saying that, but I don't feel that would have been out of place here if they had a little bit more time in that section.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
it was purely based on the phrase of he doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, but I think I would much prefer the slow burn of, them talking about their future and, hey, remember when we did this, or we went on this camping trip, or and again, just these little 1.5-minute segments, of them fishing, or them,
it should already
or
be based
them
around
hiking,
school
or
with
them on the track and field, them we saw the thing where the third year students were handing off the jerseys and stuff to the lower students. Hey, remember when that was us? And and then you get like a little thing of you know, like even carrying on from when everyone was like, "Hey, Eugen, teach us how to play," and then Eugen was handing off to the team coming after them, which would possibly have been the team that we saw handing off to the others.
Yeah.
You know, the thing I think a slower burn of them reminiscing about their high school life or their middle school life, and then
even the fact that as well they have a secret place in school that they go to.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, and then when they
like, why is it a secret place? Why did you go there?
Yeah, well, just anyway. You know, and then when the heel turn happens, like even the audience can get in on, well, you just showed us all these things they did together. What do you mean he's not real?
Yeah.
Where if you do that earlier, and Haru's like having like, even if it's like a still image of a shocked face Haru, and you've got all these different like animations floating over his head, I don't think that has the same gut punch.
Okay.
Than if you slow burn it. And obviously you're still cutting back to Eri and Astra in between as they, oh no, what are we going to do? Because you have to drive that plot, I suppose. But
they could have him not being startled, and then like it cuts back and does a thing, and then it cuts back, and you know, it doesn't have to be as extended as it was.
No.
They can cut back to little bits of them chasing them, but not, just not as much as we got, because it was annoying. Oh, it's a hard one to rank, it really is.
So, what's stuff being extended? I did like the Eri being cute thing.
Off Boatman.
Yeah, like after everything they did, all Eri had to do was bat her eyelashes at him. Because he's still a boy at heart, I suppose. He's, you know, despite being an ultimate level, he's still very childlike and blushy crushy about things. So and then Eugen's arm opening up and there just being a random app chip in there that we've never seen before. Like, how are we going to activate that? Is that part of Operation Human Application?
Something has to fuse with Boatman, I guess.
Jotman?
Start up and the shutdown, so makes sense that they'd be appearing. But I don't know. Was left on the Leviathan side that we're aware of.
No, because I still think that's what Leviathan taking over as CEO was meant to represent. There's nothing left. It is just you're on a collision course now with Leviathan.
Yeah.
But I love even then, you know, Eugen being like, the plan didn't. There was a miscalculation with how the plan actually it was achieved.
Yeah.
And it continues this sort of Leviathan being 5 steps ahead of everybody thing.
Yeah.
Like everything's a huge Batman gambit on Leviathan's part, that he's a plan for every outcome. And that's been reinforced during the Ultimate 4 arc. Because Cloud said the same thing. You know, Leviathan's got an answer for everything. He's accounted for any possible scenario.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. You've got this super AI. It is likely just constantly running simulations.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. So I think I'll give this a 3.
I don't even know if I'm giving it a 3.
I liked the start of the episode enough, and I liked the end of the episode enough. And for what little comedy was in the episode, Gatchmon's Anya face, and then Eri setting Bootmon off. And again, that's more of a catharsis because of everything they tried to do to set him off and how much Bootmon just dismissed them for the episode.
Yeah, they were putting in so much effort,
and then
nothing, and then all she had to do was smile at him.
Yeah, you know, there's a catharsis in that. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. You know, I enjoy. So I'm gonna give it a 3 because I didn't hate the episode. Otherwise, I just think the Bootmon stuff went too long.
Yeah,
where Starry Sky Promise was just, again, you could take this episode out and nothing would change.
Yeah.
Like, even the plot twist stuff is stuff we were told in earlier episodes. There's nothing new in that episode. Like, even with a flashback we did get in this episode of Haru and Ray talking in the hallway. They repeated exactly what they said in the previous episode.
It was like a flashback to that scene where they were on the phone.
Yeah, but it was in person.
In person instead. It was the exact same conversation.
Yeah. So I mean, it makes the conversation in episode 46 pointless as well.
Yeah. Could have just told him then.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. The only thing it did in the last episode was make him look funny at Eugen for a second and then go, "Oh no, boyfriend."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
Which may well be the point. This could technically be a two-parter. Building that relationship up, and all the other stuff going on around them is just supplementary content. Supplementary content, yeah. You know, and the real two-parter is Haru has been told to question Eugen and has refused, and now it's backfired.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of blown up in his face. He didn't take Ray's advice seriously. So yeah, like I'm happy enough to stick with a 3. Because even the content in this episode that I didn't like didn't weigh it down enough to go beyond that. But what about you?
But I'm still contemplating. It did bring it down. I think
this is another episode we didn't really have a monster of the week. I mean, they were chasing Bootmon, but Bootmon wasn't the enemy.
Yeah.
So
you could argue that Shopmon was the enemy.
You could argue, but it doesn't. Yeah, he wasn't the immediate threat.
No, Eugen is the monster of the week, really, isn't
well,
he's not a human.
Morally. Morally, yes.
Yeah, give it a 3.
A 3? You sure?
Yeah.
Because you were saying you might go below that.
I was saying that, but then you reminded me of Gatchamon's on your face.
All the little things. Okay.
Yeah.
Right then.
Yeah, that and the stuff I did like brings it up to 3 and everything else.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, especially when I look at what I have in 2.5, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I suppose you look at these, and is it a worse episode than these?
It's not even those, even the ones above, like
the funny video plan or farewell. Yeah.
Like it's definitely above those.
Yeah. Okay, well then.
What else happened in the introduction? What was Monster?
Oh. None.
No, okay. So that one just ended with the revelation of the 4 then.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it shows how good our team did when Knight's PA won the episode for you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
not even Knight himself.
No. No, his PA is still like the best character in that episode.
Hey, Jackie.
Oh, Jackie, welcome.
And Sleek. Sleek said, I guess in a metaphorical sense, Leviathan is slowly evolving into a god, the peak of evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with a 3.
Okay. Well then. So where am I putting this? Yeah. Okay. So it is a better episode than this.
There's no more.
Yeah. I just don't like run away from home episodes in general.
I did like that one, but I don't know.
Thank you.
Fairly high up in the list, and I don't know if it deserves that.
Let's draw him out. I did enjoy that. Wake up, sleep. It's not better than Wake Up, Sleep, man. So, I think it's between these two. I think it's between Let's Draw Him Out and Wake Up, Sleep, man. At a push, though, because of how extended the Bootmon stuff is the extended Bootmon stuff better or worse or on par with the extended Offmon stuff? Because most of that episode is also trying to get Offmon out of a box.
Yeah, it's essentially the same kind of episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, this episode didn't have Waru and Storm Karen. So, yeah, I'll put it under Let's Draw Him Out, but I think it's really an episode that's kind of on par.
Yeah, when you think about that episode, they're much smarter than they were in this one. They could have done better.
Yeah.
Like, what was the area up to? I'm your big sister. What?
Yeah. Well, I think her idol career has, I think, put her in like K-drama mode.
Yeah.
Where she was looking for a big plot, or J-drama mode.
Yeah.
Where she was looking for a big plot twist to startle him. The confusion, But then the others believing it as well and just being absolute morons.
Yeah, but you'd have to be an absolute moron to believe that anyway.
Bootmon is baby.
Bootmon knows he was created by Hajime. Why would a human be his sister?
In the moment, he might not think about it. He'll just go, "Oh no, I can't take this." Boom! Twinkle. So, then again, Wake Up. Let's Draw Him Out. That was the Musclemon episode, wasn't it? No. That's Terramon turned back up. Musclemon was Updrive Duo.
Oh yeah, so that's why he came out, because he
went
against the Terramon, and then he took a chunk out of
Eugen's neck.
Eugen,
yeah. Ooh. Also, yeah, that's another thing I don't actually. You know what? I'm not gonna mark it against it because I've already decided on my score. But I don't think I need to because Shutmon questioned the orders. But there's a part of me that doesn't like how Shutmon went from feral monster who got converted to not being feral in one episode.
Yeah.
And now is just following orders to murder other Appmon.
Yeah.
Just
it's I guess further episodes will hopefully tell us how he feels about this whole thing.
Yeah, that is weird, huh? Yeah.
Just listen, Bootmon knows nothing of the outside world nor people, having been hidden since he was born. How could he know if Aries really a human or if Hajime couldn't create her too?
Yeah.
This is true.
So it's like Lamormon. Yeah. So yeah, you know what? No, I'm gonna put it above.
No, they're wrong.
I am. I did because I wanted to go back and see it here. I'm gonna put it above Let's Draw Him Out, but I don't think it's a better episode than Wake Up, Sleep, Mon.
Okay.
Then again, no, that episode was very wholesome, and then the whole thing with the fried eggs being the thing that turned Hajime back.
Well, to be fair, the start of it was the chasing Bootmon around, and then the
fair.
eggs were Eri smiling cutely. Ruined your ranking, didn't I?
A little bit.
Am I wrong?
Also, an episode that didn't have a monster of the week.
Yeah.
Virus. Oh, Elena. Was it better than the Elena episode? Probably not. Yeah, no, this episode wasn't better than Ray's Determination. So, yeah, no, I'm not going to dilly-dally on it more. It is somewhere around here, and I don't know where, so it's just going to live here.
Just what you said there about Ray's Determination, I'm putting it above Thank You, Future.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is valid.
Like, there's a couple of episodes above it that might... Like, it might be better than in parts, but as a whole,
Yeah,
it's
and
not.
that's what I'm trying to look at. Like as
Yeah.
a whole, you know, I can't say that like this episode is better than Wake Up Sleep Mon when it's really only 1.5 segments of the episode as a whole I like.
Yeah, so I'm looking at like Gourmet App Perorimon going
Yeah.
that. It wasn't the greatest episode. I think it was an airy episode, so it was a bit higher on the list, but
yeah.
I'm like, and this one had like plot and plot twists, and but again, half the episode, if not more, was crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
weird how it works out, but that's just how it works out.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. It's just how things work out. So I have it as my 36th best episode. You have it as your 37th. No, sorry, 38th.
38th. Yeah.
Best episode. No, that's not awful. Out of what are we on? 52?
Well, out of,
no, well, that's the total. But we're
it's still out of 52.
Yeah, well, out of 47 so far.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it being 37 and 36 and 38 out of 47, not awful. I mean, it's a low episode, but it's not bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, it's never going to be the Christmas episode.
No.
Nothing will ever be as bad as that.
We were robbed of Onmon and Logomon. Yeah, I still don't like that Eugen just got to go straight to Ultimate. And we're never going. We don't even really know if Eugen has a Logomon chip.
Yeah.
No. So we're happy with those rankings then?
Yeah.
Okay. So on Sunday then, activate Operation Human Application.
And a giant Goldar walking around the town.
Yeah, giant Goldar walking around the town. Or Griforzer if you want the Super Sentai version. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to rewatch that. I want to just watch them. I want to go to the episode.
Oh yeah.
But,
oh yeah, I was. Oh
yeah.
I wasn't going to.
Oh no, I didn't think you were going to put it back on. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to refresh my memory of the trailer. I want to just go into it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, because like we're in the last 4 episodes now.
Yeah.
28 for 950. No, sorry, 5.
Yeah.
So we have the Sunday show, which is going to be 48 and 49. Then the Wednesday show is going to be 50 and 51. Then the following Sunday then is Ghost Game is back. Then the Wednesday after that is going to be episode 52. And the Sunday after that is going to be Ghost Game 67. So, reminds me a bit of the Gold Giant, reminds me of Jupitermon a bit. Oh yeah, yeah, I get that.
One calls them teenagers with attitude.
Ray? Moody is attitude, right? Or he just has an attitude. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
He definitely doesn't have the attitude they're looking for.
No. Yeah. So
end it right there. Don't even say goodbye. Actually, it'll be 3 hours exactly in a couple of seconds.
Yeah. So,
right, see you guys. Bye.
Right. Well then. Oh look, I can turn him. There's no goggles to worry about. You happy now, Yami? Frontier team is Power Rangers like. Yeah, we'll get there eventually.
I feel like Yami's sitting there going, wait, who are you?
Yeah. Probably. Right, guys. Look, I don't think we have. I'll check, but I don't think we've any comments from the Sunday show to get through. So we might just be getting out of here. Now in the next minute or so.
You have it open.
Oh yeah. But nope, nothing. I'll check held for review. Nope,
nothing.
Grand. So nothing from the Sunday show. Cool. Right, well, that makes our job a little bit easier this week. So, thank you, one and all, for being here for this not exactly short but very sweet episode of the Code Crown podcast. Unfortunately, our Twitter is still busted.
So follow me.
Yeah, so follow Digimegmon on follow Digimegmon on Twitch, on Twitter, and join our Discord to keep up with the stream schedule.
And there's AJ's other one just in case.
Yeah, cool. So I know if I opened my Switch right now, I'd be able to start playing Fatal Frame 4. But I'm not going to start streaming at 3 in the morning.
Megman uses Tweets Blaster. I didn't use it on the podcast page, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we will leave it. We'll finish up there, I think. Oh, hold on. Wait, one last thing. Because it was mentioned on the Sunday show that Ghost Game is in pre-production for a dub.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
So, courtesy of With the Will, let me just bring up the article or the news that we have on that very quick, because I'm not sure how to feel about Ghost Game getting a dub, because I feel like we're just going to lose half the show.
Yeah. Oh, we talked about that on
Sunday.
On Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
Just depends on whether it's a Crunchyroll dub or syndication dub.
Yeah. So according to With the Will, Inklings Inklings have been popping up even before the confusion with Drummond. Okay, so a anime convention put up a poster about like the alleged largest Digimon voice actor gathering at a convention, and they had the actor Brian Drummond listed as Wizen Gamamon. Now, Wizen specifically, that's an odd one.
Yeah.
Right, but this has been later been confirmed to not be the case.
Okay.
Although, if I were dubbing an anime, I'd have probably signed an NDA and wouldn't be able to confirm that I played that character either.
Yes.
So, lies could be being told, but there's enough reason to believe that that hasn't been the case.
Yeah.
Right? So that started with that. But as more information has shown up, it seems like it's a good time to make a post. Thanks to a catalog notice. Now remember, a casting notice. Sorry, I misread that because it was a catalog notice technically, because they were shipping around 2020 that we found out how many episodes that was going to have.
Yeah.
So, and confirmation from various people around LA in the dubbing scene. An English dub for Ghost Game has entered pre-production recently. The anonymized title for production has been passed around, even though a number of people have been quote-unquote told it is Ghost Game. The anonymized title is DGMNGG. Not the most secretive of titles, but okay.
Yeah.
It appears that the plan is to be lower budget than a few recent Digimon dubs, and combined with the Adventure Colonoscopy dub, sorry, that's my insertion there, the Adventure Colon dub may provide a decent reason why Toei and Bandai aren't rushing into a new TV anime series, or rushing the Adventure Colon dub to start. They'll have 130 plus English dubbed episodes to air over a decent period in one of the biggest money-making regions for the franchise, when no new show is running, to say nothing of the upcoming 02 movie. This is very early days for dubbing though, so we'll see where it goes. So, lower budget to me already says, and Digimon dubs are notorious for this, that it's going to be a non-union job. So I don't know if that just means that they're just going to get no-name actors in, or if the dubbing will be just easier to produce because they won't be paying SAG-AFTRA fees.
Yeah.
What
it just said there?
I don't think it's I don't think that's going to. I don't think lower budget is going to be a case of. Well, it could be like
dubbing.
bad dubbing or like bad. Well, if a bad advertisement is just Digimon's forte, so I wouldn't even take that as.
Yeah, it's more that they're paying lesser known actors.
Yeah.
So they don't have to pay as much rather than they're paying shitty actors.
Yeah, because they're already paying they're going to be paying for the dubbing of 2 anime at once.
Yeah.
So going for and Adventure will be more of a proven draw than Ghost Game.
Yeah.
So if Ghost Game fails, or even just does okay, the costs will be easier to recoup.
Yeah.
That's just what that says to me now.
Yeah, the part that I'm kind of stuck on there is the episodes to air over a decent period in one of the biggest money-making regions for the franchise.
Yeah. Well, that'd be the States.
At the States, but airing in the States as in on TV.
Yeah, see, we don't know anything because they haven't even said anything about
but that's what that phrasing.
Oh yeah, to me it sounds like syndication.
It sounds like syndication, yeah.
Yeah, and that makes sense because because they're going to want to. They haven't managed it yet, but they're going to want to try and recapture that Fox block. That Jetix. Those days of when, at like the Adult Swim anime hour, or they're going to want to try and recreate that, particularly with the adventure dub.
Oh yeah, definitely, because they need that nostalgia to help it.
Yeah,
to get it watched.
Because I don't think anybody would go into Ghost Game on its own, but if it's like with what happened with the Japanese release, if it's coming after the adventure dub, you're going to have people who have been clued back into Digimon after however many years. Yeah. Maybe they're only playing the card game. They haven't watched any of the new shows because they've only been on Crunchyroll.
Yeah. But
you have a whole new generation of kids, and you have a whole new generation of parents who can share Digimon with their kids. Oh, I remember these characters from when I was growing up.
Yeah, like they could have been out of touch with it, and then they'll see it on TV when their kids are watching TV and go, "Hey,
yeah,
I loved this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does make sense that it would be syndication rather than the whole series going to Crunchyroll in one go.
Yeah.
Or even weekly dubbing, episodes updating weekly. I don't know how I'd feel about that. I don't know how I'd feel about having to watch the Adventure colonoscopy dub week to week. As a 1 episode per thing, where if we were doing the show like we've been doing with Appmon, and like where we could do 2 episodes and then come back and and shorten the procedure. Yes, I am choosing my words carefully here. Juggernaut.
Hey, Juggernaut. Still sad Appmon is not getting a dub. Yeah, we were saying the other day that time has probably passed.
That one, like, now look, nothing is impossible.
What else doesn't have a dub?
Season 3 of Cross Wars.
Right.
And I don't think that's going to get a dub. At this stage, I think the window of opportunity has passed on that one. But with Appmon, if the Adventure 2020 dub does really well, and the Ghost Game numbers are fine, there might be a reason for them there to go, oh crap, we need another show, and pull Appmon from the ether.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, but I would say it's highly improbable.
Yeah. Because they'll have stuff in the meantime.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I know, like, on our side of the fandom, we have Seekers coming this year. But that's not anime. That's not going to get the wider market engaged. That's for people who are already plugged in.
Yeah, but with the dubbing of these 2, and by the time they air, they'll have something new in the works.
Well, that's what I was getting to, yeah. They'll have a new original anime project or a new movie or something. But like, again, as the little blurb says, like, it's early days for the dubbing. We'll see where it goes. But it's interesting to note that, like, they have sort of brought forward the dubbing of Ghost Game. when we haven't really even been given new information on the 2020 dub.
Yeah.
So they must be expecting good things.
Do we know if it's done well in Japan so far, or is it tanking there?
I haven't checked the ratings.
Yeah.
I just haven't bothered to look because,
like, I know Digimon as a whole is the third best money making thing they have, but
yeah,
I've not seen any ratings information or anything like that.
no,
So.
I used to look into that stuff, and I just after a while, I'm just like, no, because as long as I'm enjoying it,
Yeah, no, it's just interesting from a financial point of
yeah,
view,
I
I
get that.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might give you an idea of where
How low the budget's going to be.
yeah. Yeah, how much investment might be put into future projects based on what's
like if they're
currently
putting
doing
in
well.
low budget into it, like we said, it doesn't mean it's going to be shit, but does
No,
that mean they're not going to edit the shit out of it?
it might do, like, because
Yeah.
that would
That
cost.
would cost more, yeah.
Yeah, they might just cover up King Kakumon's cleavage or something.
Yeah.
But like they did with
A quick little modesty panel.
yeah, like they did with Mervamon in the
Mm.
worst editing job I have ever seen. But then I mean, Mervamon has big honking mommy milkers. They were tough to edit over.
Yeah.
Especially when they're in motion.
Yeah.
Not her, they.
Yeah.
I meant what I said there. They worked with what they could.
Mm.
So it might not be. I don't know if like the violence will be toned down, or if it'll be made more overt. Oh, everybody's okay now.
Like car crash guy, and the guy who burns it. Like, they're not going to be able to explain away the guy that burns up, really, are they?
Unless they edit the fire to be blue and it's magical fire. But then again, oh no, you're thinking of the guy who literally turns to ash, aren't you? In the Saber Dramon. Yeah, you're thinking that. Sorry, for some reason I was thinking of when Sistermon killed somebody in a car crash.
I just
the
said
car
that
just
first.
exploded. Oh, did you? Okay.
I said that first. How will they explain away the car crash? And then I went, and the guy who burns to death.
Okay, see, you went too fast for me. My brain
Sorry.
put those two ideas together.
Yeah, it is 3:15 in the morning.
Bad Meg. Yeah,
Something. Maybe they'll just leave them in. I don't know.
You mean Howling Blaster? Oh, right, magical fire. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, no, Desmond, that's Blue Blaster. No. Oh, fuck. No, Gabumon's attack is magical fire, right? Not Piomon's. Piomon's is petty fire. Or is that the other way around? Is Gabumon petty fire and Piomon magical fire?
Is one of them?
Because Howling Blaster is Foxfire in the Japanese. For Garurumon.
I thought it was. Oh no, is it Petite Flame rather than fire?
The other way around. Cheers, Justin. No, Baby Flame is Agumon's.
No, not Baby Flame.
What?
I knew the word was petite. But flame came after that, not
no.
fire.
I was talking about Garurumon. I thought you were, because I had said magical fire, which is Piomon's spiral twister. This is what happens when all the small Digimon have like basically the same attack name.
Baby Flame Fire Blaster.
Yeah.
There you go.
T-Fire.
One of them.
Yeah, well, I think that's Gabumon's. Yeah, because Agumon has Baby Flame. I think Gabumon has petty fire. And then Piomon has magical fire.
Does Piomon
have
Poppy. You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll think about that another time.
I think you might be right, though.
I remember saying what I saw in the subs. in a tweet and you going, "Don't call it that. That's the wrong one."
Yeah, he is like petty tornado or something, isn't it? Petite twister, yeah.
And that was name?
Yeah, that is Terrier Tornado or Terrier Torpedo or Tiny Twister or Bunny Blast. Don't know where Bunny Blast came from when Bunny Blast is what they call Blazing Fire in the dub, but sure. Or Brazing Fire. Oh no.
Fire. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Twister, so maybe I called it Terrier.
Oh, maybe, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh.
Ah.
I have.
No, it's fine. I'm okay.
Water to offer you.
I'm okay. Anyway, yeah, I think this is where we're done.
Yeah, we're just getting into gibberish now.
Yeah. Testimony also has a petty move. I think that is autocorrect turning Terriermon into Testimony. Because objection.
And if there shouldn't, if the mon part of that is correct and Testimon, I don't want to know what he looks like.
Well, that's just Nannymon.
This is true.
Just a ball sack with arms, isn't he? And legs.
AJ used sick fire.
Yeah.
Tentomon.
Oh, okay. Tentomon. Oh,
good job, autocorrect.
Yeah, I mean either would have probably been fine. Tentomon. Yeah, I never remember Tentomon's Japanese attack because
does it serve tea?
Well, no. Well, yes, but also no. Because in the English, it's called Super Shocker, and that is such a better name. Super Shocker! Like, I genuinely feel like all the dub adventure partners have better attack names than the Japanese. Yeah, Petty Thunder, yeah. Petty Thunder! Super Shocker!
Anything sounds better than, it doesn't sound very imposing at all.
Yeah.
Neither does Baby Flame.
No, that's why I prefer Pepper Breath.
Like a bit better, but
Pepper Breath, Blue Blaster, Spiral Twister, Poison Ivy was retained. Marching Fishes, if you can call that an attack. Boom Bubble over Air Shot. I think Boom Bubble is a better name. Who am I missing there? That's 6. Hold on. Pepper Breath for Agumon. Blue Blaster for Gabumon. Spiral Twister for Piomon. Poison Ivy for Palmon. Marching Fishes for Gomamon. Super Shocker for Tentomon. Or the one we're just talking about. Then Boom Bubble for Patamon. And then Tailmon is Lightning Paw. As opposed, or Gatomon in the dub. As opposed to, I think it's just Cat's Punch. I think it's just, I think I did. I think, isn't Tailmon's Japanese attack just like Neko Punch or something? Yeah, just Neko Punch. Lightning Claw, Lightning Paw, Cat Punch, which is just Neko Punch.
Catastrophe.
Yeah, Catastrophe. And Lightning Paw Rush. And then her Neko Kick, which is just Lightning Kick, because Lightning Paw.
Lightning Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, well, Paw as well, yeah.
Yeah. Again, consistency in our franchise, there is none.
I don't know if I like Pepper Breath either, but it's better than Baby Flame because Baby Flame sounds like a little thing that just fizzles out before it hits you.
Yeah. Yeah, like I get what they were going for. It is a baby flame. I get that. But I like pepper breath because it, hot. He's peppering you with his breath, which is hot, and it's fire. I love it. That and nostalgia. There is. I'm not above that. I don't think I've ever tried to claim I am. So
depends what they're trying to do with it.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, we will touch on this and many other topics in the future, I am sure. Right now, it is time for us to make a move offline and into our laba. Because Ami has to be up for work in...
I'm the only one who knows what laba
means. 9 hours. Not persons or doors, but 9 hours for sure. So, your move. It is indeed, Desmond. It is indeed. Even Reiko says pepper breath is better. Yeah. High five. Spitfire Blast was in the original. That's Saver's Agumon attack though. That's Masaru's Agumon's attack though.
You're welcome, Reiko.
And the dub uses that as well. Using both. Like there's pepper breath, and then Spitfire Blast is when he holds it to the point where his face goes red and then he launches. So it does get used in the dub as well. But anyway, I meant wasn't. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Well, look, again, as I say, we'll likely touch on these and other topics. Baby Burner in the sub. I was pretty sure Spitfire Blast was there as well, but never mind. Oh God. Right, guys, thank you. Much love to you all. Thank you for joining us here on this very special, I guess, episode of the Code Crown podcast. We will be back on Sunday with episodes 48 and 49. Yeah. And we'll see where Eugen's betrayal goes from there. So
what this big Goldie thing is.
Yeah. So much love to you all. Take care of yourselves. We will see you Sunday. Have yourselves a great week ahead. And tomorrow, well, I have plans for tomorrow, so maybe some of you I might see tomorrow. But take care. And bye.